impactful, cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show? The Wendy Williams Experience.
To bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen.
From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody.
Hey, this phenomenal.
Like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? With so much drama.
From yo block to yo block. I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? With so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like that.
Okay.
The winner of the Game Champs of the Year award.
Here she comes, making her way to the stage. Hey, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the show. I'm glad you guys are here today because we got a lot to talk about, and we got a special guest coming on the show who, in my TV world, means absolutely nothing to me. Hold on, but the rest of the story is this show is here to serve you as well as delight me, because I get tickles from this show. But I know you guys watch Project Runway. I watched the show one time many moons ago and never went back, but there's a woman named Zuluma Griffin. So if that show, Project Runway, means anything to you, and it does apparently because the show gets good ratings, then you'll be excited because she's coming in on the show today. Zuluma Griffin from Project Runway on Bravo Plus during Advice Hour. For the Medical Minute, I want to talk to you about a condition called fuzzy tongue and how mouthwash can cause fuzzy tongue. That's for the Medical Minute next hour for Advice Hour. Plus, during Advice Hour, I want to talk to you guys about shacking up. You ever done it? Are you thinking about shacking up? Okay. Got a couple of questions to ask you, and you can answer in your head through your radio next hour for Advice Hour. And then we gossip. Michael Douglas, C. Murder, Young Jeezy, D. Nice, The Sopranos last night, Soul Train. I don't know anybody who saw it, but we can talk about it. Okay, good. You got it? There's the blueprint. Now let's fill it in. It is what it is, people. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Shout out to all my country cousins in Memphis. I got back just fine. And you all, I am back on LA weight loss, the strictest diet of all. Damn you all and your barbecue and the great food. Exactly. My gosh. 48 hours in Memphis. That's good for 48 pounds. No lie. Yo, the segregation in Memphis is like crazy. Like, please. The people were great. And shout out to everybody at my radio station in Memphis, Power 99, nonstop hip hop boy. Special shout out to JC, who's my engineer there, and Ariel, and Doughboy, my crime boss there, and all of my coworkers, and all the great people. We are really being felt in Memphis, and I really loved it. We went out to a few different places, the ones that we could get into. Because hold on, here are the rules: tuck your chain. I said, tuck your chain, son. Oh, you're not going to tuck your chain?
Wow.
Then leave the club. Wendy is she's I don't care.
Wow.
Unless he tucks his chain, you gotta leave. All right, gotta leave, gotta go. Now there's 2 or 3 theories to the chain tucking thing. Number 1, they feel as though that's bringing some sort of criminal element of egads hip hop to the club.
Stereotyping.
That's number 1, because that's the obvious one. But how about this one? How about if Country doesn't have a chain himself, he thinks that, you know, guys with like big chains and stuff are coming in to take their chicks. You see what I'm saying? And I like that theory even better. Because I'm looking around, I'm looking through the club. I'm like, shout out to ladies. You all are cute and everything like that. But, he was with his. And we didn't even go into that. Tuck your chain, son, or get out. Then in the middle of Memphis, well, I don't know how you deal with this one right here, Memphis. In the middle of Memphis, the founder of the KKK is buried and has a park named after him. And guess what a tourist spot is? Not just the hotel where Martin Luther King was assassinated, but the vantage point of the trigger man from the hotel across the streets. Exactly. Now you can go in and, them hillbillies be going in there with their skull and their gums lining up the shot. Yeah, let's kill me a nigga. Yeah. Wow. It's just like there was a lot of nutty race stuff going on. But we went to the Hoodrich Mall. That's what they call it. It is what you hear. Yep, everybody. The Hoodrich Mall. We went to the Hoodrich Mall. We went to Isaac Hayes' spot. We had a great time, but I just could not believe in the middle of all of this, Memphis, man. It's still very much like the 50s. Yeah, y'all Negroes is living pretty damn good up north. I mean, in comparison, like we take little things for granted, but we jump up here. We jump up and ask who wants it. Who wants it? Why are you looking at me like that? Like wow. Yeah. Just when you think, the country, when you get out and, travel around and you find, I found it more, I felt it more in Memphis than I did when we went to New Orleans, prior to Hurricane, and also in Columbia, South Carolina. I felt it was hard in Memphis. Hell, there's a little town in South Carolina, Georgetown, South Carolina. I felt it harder in Memphis than I did in Georgetown. I mean, I just felt it. I was like, wow, this is really crazy. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to everybody in Memphis, though. Thank you so much for showing the love. Because I spent so much time with the itis that when they said, you got to leave the club, I was like, good, let's go back to the hotel room and go to sleep. On the way, let's order some more barbecue. Hell yeah. So it's a good day, I guess, for C Murder and a bad day for Jeezy. How do we deal with this? So with Jeezy, he was arrested on Saturday. He was charged with 2 counts of carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. And he was involved in an altercation in South Beach. Well, Jeezy and the BMF were allegedly involved with a fight, with a group of men around 5 o'clock in the morning in Miami. And they say when a person filming the altercation refused to turn over the video camera, one of the men in the crowd began firing. So, yeah. The cops said Jeezy was in the group of men, and they fled in 2 SUVs. The officers stopped both SUVs. They found the semi-automatic weapons under the seat of Jeezy's Infiniti QX56, as well as another gun near the armrest. So 2 other men, along with Jeezy, were arrested in connection with this incident, and 1 man was charged with strong armed robbery. I don't know what that means. Strong armed robbery? I don't know what that means. Anyway, the other arrest was from a previous trespassing warrant, and Jeezy's attorney says he's going to, fight the charges and denies Jeezy having any weapons, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. I love you too, baby. Hey, you know that guy that was, oh, by the way, Flavor of Love on a scale of 1 to 10 of 5. Here's why. First, I was mad because King Magazine published that article with hoops. So I already knew who was going to win. So therefore, I felt the need not to watch the whole thing. And I ended up watching the second half, or not the second half, because wasn't it like an hour and a half long or something? It was very long. Anyway, I watched the last half hour only because I wanted to see it leading up to, how New York was going to react when she finds out she lost. Then, please, New York fought more when that girl spit in her face than losing her man. You will never get that back, New York. You know what I mean? Flav loves somebody else. He doesn't love you. Now, who would make a better guest on the show, Hoops or New York? New York all the way. Elisa, my booker, asked me today, you want Hoops in? I was like, get me New York. Hoops is cool, but get me New York. Now, I did see that in 2 weeks they are having that reunion show, and that's where New York is the old New York, fighting and arguing and fighting, knocking over crap. Did you see her? I can't wait. That's what I can't wait for. Yeah, that's what I can't wait for. It looks like Hoops, New York put on about 20 pounds while that show was filming, doesn't it? She looked a little thick in that red dress. Anyway, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 5, So yesterday morning, actually, the other morning, the man, Marcus Dixon, was fatally shot in the parking lot of the Rooms to Go Furniture in Atlanta. And that's the guy that I was telling you about. Remember I said that my dude, Blue Da Vinci, was calling me saying that, one of the members of the BMF was shot and fatally shot, killed outside Rooms to Go. And Blue Da Vinci told me that it was this guy named Baby something or another. But it wasn't Blue. It was this guy. So his government name is apparently Marcus Dixon. And he was shot in the parking lot of Rooms to Go in the Buckhead neighborhood. He was apparently attending a party with his girlfriend, who happens to be on the radio in Atlanta. Her name is, DJ Emperor Circe. Anyway, it was at a club called the Living Room Nightclub. And apparently, Marcus, the dead man, exchanged words with his ex-girlfriend before leaving the club. Now, mind you, the DJ is his current girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend was apparently there, and they exchanged words. And after he left, the ex-girlfriend followed him in another car. See? So the dead man stopped in the Rooms to Go parking lot, where I guess he was like, what the hell are you following me for? This is like 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's when the shooting occurred. They don't know who did the shooting. That's what the cops are trying to determine. Everybody's got a different story. How many everybody's are in the parking lot of Rooms to Go at 3 o'clock in the morning? But okay, let's continue. There have been no arrests made. Oh, dude's name is Baby Blue, not Blue Da Vinci. Yeah. But he was frequently seen with Blue. It's Blue's friend. Last October, Baby Blue was arrested by the DEA, along with over 30 members of the BMF, and they seized $3 million in money and 2 keys of coke and various weapons. I told you guys about that when it went down. Members of the BMF were also allegedly associated with the Gucci Man assault. And, Jeezy is BMF affiliated as well. It all gets too sticky. But before the man Blue died, he was the one who was charged with stabbing Bobby Brown's nephew in the neck. That was back in May at Puffy's restaurant Justin's in Buckhead. Yeah, can you imagine being out for dinner and somebody walks to another and stabs somebody in the neck? Hey, we'll be back.
Wendy, man.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. And George Bush doesn't care about
Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me on The Quiet Storm. The only place you'll get that musical massage after a long, hard day.
The closer I get to you,
I'd rather be beside you in a song than safe and warm by myself.
I'm here for you. Weeknights, 7 to midnight. Quiet Storm.
And after you relax with the Quiet Storm, join me, Champagne, midnight to 6 a.m. with your words of wisdom and our late night pillow talk as we toast the New York late night on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Yeah. And before both of those sophisticated people, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. We're here till 7 o'clock. For your listening pleasure, thank you so much for being here today, party people. Nice day, huh? Spring. They're talking about snow, though, later on this week. I can't take it. It's 25 minutes after the hour. I know. You know what I did when I was in Memphis, which, I am always trying to figure out a way to make hotel rooms cleaner. I mean, not that, we all, at least the germs in our houses are all our germs, like they're recycled. Unless you're like the type of person that always has people over your house, in which case there's always new germs. We don't, so whatever funk is there, that's our funk. But Howie Mandel, I was reading that not only doesn't he shake hands, but he has certain hotel etiquette. He likes to have them remove the comforter before he gets in there. Like, he doesn't want to be bothered with that. And he orders 24 towels that he spreads all over the floor for his own makeshift carpet. So he's got a path to the door, a path to the bathroom, a path back to the bed. I love that idea. So I tried that this weekend in Memphis. It worked very well. Wow. In Puerto Rico, I got news for him. I need 24 towels. It's like your own carpet. And then you have them change them every day. It's crazy, but you know what? Bed sores, dust mites, bird flu, herpes. You don't know what is going on in hotels. So disgusting. Ugh. Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn. I see you're having your Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival. What's that all about? The Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival. It's at the Tobacco Warehouse on Saturday, June 24th. I've never heard of this before, but this is the second one. Well, I guess it was successful last year. I have no idea who's going to be there, but here is what the Deputy Commissioner of New York State Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation says. Does Mary Ellen even realize what she's getting into? That's her name, Mary Ellen. She says, the celebration of hip-hop music and culture will certainly provide exciting and diverse entertainment for friends and family of all ages. The Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival, the BHF. Well, it's a free outdoor event. It's for the entire day. Anyway, everybody. Okay, so what's going on with the radio station, you ask? Well, it's Vaughn after me, then Champagne after him also. I got passes for the Universal Circus, which is going to be hosted by Wendy Williams, I see here, May 23rd. No, I would imagine this one would be the one in Newark, because I always do Newark night at the circus. I have to find out what May 23rd is. Do we have any passes today? That giveaway probably isn't starting until next week, maybe? The Universal Circus. I love that circus. Also, when you win for the Universal Circus, you qualify to win a trip for two to Puerto Rico. Just when they keep telling us there are no more trips available. And apparently, there's a stash. Puerto Rico trip is going to be very serious. I got a champagne sip party tomorrow night. And shout out to Shamika Chan. Hey. It's a black name and an Asian name. Shamika Chan. Shamika, are you mixed? I love because the name says it all. Uh-oh. Her middle name is Allison. Shamika Allison Chan. Hey. Yeah. Hey, Shamika. Shamika's coming to my champagne sip, and she's going to double it up. She's going to the Laugh Factory earlier Wednesday night, and she's going to come by and sip some George Vaselli at the Loft Space on Wednesday. That's good. Hey, Shamika, if you like the champagne, because, a sip is, a pour is, you get a pour, you swill it around, and you say, I like this. Where's more? And then they say, over at the bar. Did you reserve your bottles? So, if you want to reserve a bottle, you won't be obligated unless you love what you taste, Shamika. you could always call. I can give you the number. It's a private affair. But in actuality, if you walked up, you can come in. So it's so private.
It's a special.
It's a special affair is more like it. And so here's the telephone number. 917-302-6117. So I'll see you on Wednesday night at the Loft Space on West 29th Street. That's between 10th and 11th Avenue. We're going to have fun with the George Vasselli. I'll wear a special dress for you. Black, of course. Yo, this hour of the show is brought to you by New York Lotto. All right, so is there anybody waiting on hold? I know he just, no. Okay. Well, we can just arbitrarily answer the telephones? Okay. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Can I please have some tickets to Universal Circus? I love that.
Yeah, we're not giving them out right now.
Okay, I'm going to call back.
Okay.
And my old man is from Memphis. He wanted me to move there, and my girlfriend said, they'll kill you, woman.
You know?
Born and bred in Harlem. They said, please don't move to Memphis.
You know what? You would never get it. And it really broke my heart. There was a bit of submissiveness and... Okay, bossa. Going on there, it was like making me really sad. I wanted to say, rise up!
But you know,
rise up, fight!
What I really hated was visiting where they assassinated King.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like it was being run for money by white folks.
And there was a bigger crowd across the street with people trying to line up the shot from the across the street hotel room.
I would not pay to see that. That should not be something you have to pay to see.
I didn't care to go in. And how about the KKK park?
No, I didn't deal with that, but I did.
Which happened to
at Isaac Hayes.
Oh yeah, the food at Isaac Hayes is good.
Wow. Yeah,
really good.
I'm glad you visited, though.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, have a blessed day, sweetie.
You too. And by the way, they also have Martin Luther King Park overrun.
Hello.
With everything. And how do you think the Klan Park looks? Clean, fresh flowers. Wow. You know what I mean? You could actually see people in there meditating. On what they would do if they could live out their dream. Yes. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Wendy.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
I was just calling. The Toni Braxton concert yesterday was fabulous.
Oh, I'm sure.
She did a really, really great job, girl.
Yeah, she put her back into it.
Oh, she sure did, child. She was all in the crowd, sitting on people's laps.
Wow.
That madness, girl.
Wow.
It was over, girl.
Wow.
I was just calling to say hi also. I'm a long-time listener. I love your show, girl.
Thank you. And where did you see her? In Atlantic City?
No, it was in Westbury, Long Island.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Really, really good.
Very nice.
Okay, I was just calling to say hi.
Well, thank you for calling.
All right, love you.
Have a wonderful day. Love you too. Shout out to Cooley, the celebrity photographer. Cooley, I got your pictures from Dons and Divas. Good work as usual. Cooley does a good job. Unfortunately, Cooley made his request to go to Puerto Rico and take pictures today. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Cooley, no more trips. Hi, woman. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yes, welcome to the show.
Hi, this is Esther. I want to talk about Flavor Flav.
Okay.
Hi, I am so glad New York got booted off. I am so glad.
Yeah, well.
I am so happy because I didn't like her at all. My name is Esther.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like her, but I liked her for the drama that she served up. I wish that she picked him.
Yeah, but she was, I don't know, something about her. I don't know, her attitude, I think.
Yeah, but at least she seemed sincere.
Yeah.
I don't know how sincere chick is.
Right. Okay, that's all.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
And I love your show, and I'm also Bajan too, so.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm going home for July for 3 weeks for crop over, so. And I heard you a Bajan also.
Wait, for what goes on in our
crop
island?
Over. Hold 1 second.
Crop over.
Crop over, what is that?
Crop over, I'm sorry, yeah.
What is that?
It's like a festival, something like Eastern Parkway on Labor Day.
Oh.
But it's so much fun.
Oh.
Yes, so.
Wow, crop over.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yep. Alrighty.
Well, take care, my sister, in the name of Bajan. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, honey. Bye.
You know what? We should probably move on right after this call. Hello?
How you doing? It's Raven. What's up?
Hey, Raven. How are you?
Damn, I'm in Newark. I'm back home for a couple of days. I just had to call and say hi. I rushed here to turn you on before 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
I miss you.
I got your fax weeks ago saying you were going down there. Now, you totally relocating?
Yes, I did. I'm down there with the country boys.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, they too country for me, Wendy.
How's the gay life, though? Are they cute?
It's so undercover down there. It's like you're looking at people trying to figure out if they're down. It's just so much to figure out.
Yeah.
I hate it. But I'm back for a couple days, so you'll have me for the next 3 days. I love you.
I'll take it.
I haven't got a computer yet, but I'm trying. So I love you.
Thank you, Raven.
How you doing?
Welcome home for a minute.
Thank you, babe.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Everybody, we're going to keep it moving. It's Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Coming up next hour is Advice Hour here on the show. That's when we use the opportunity for you guys can call or you can email or you can fax. 866-WENDY-FAX is my telephone. 866-GET-WENDY. That's my telephone. The fax is WendyFax. Get Wendy is the phone. And then Wendy at the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. And one of the things I wanted to talk with you guys about next hour is shacking up. I've got 5 questions to ask you based on a book about shacking up. And, well, if you say yes to all but one of them, it looks like you're ready. Otherwise, you might want to think twice about it. Also, I have some websites for the Bigfoot sisters, for we 11-footers, 11 inchers. Yeah. All right. So Elizabeth is on line number 5, and she wants to talk about the DNA testing. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Are you talking about David Vitale, who came to the show?
Yes.
Well, you know what, Elizabeth? The very interesting thing about David Vitale being here a few weeks ago is I thought that this was quite possibly the best thing to ever come across a show like this.
Right.
But what I'm finding is that I think that you all, it might be you're reluctant to come up here and turn it out. So this is what we can do, because this has got to work. And it's not it's the protein test, and also he does a DNA test. The protein test to find out if your man or woman is cheating on you, he can do right here in the studio. It takes 5 minutes. You get the results. Bow. The DNA test to find out whether that's your baby or baby's father, who your baby's father, that he sends out.
Okay.
And then you get it back.
That's what I want to find out about the DNA testing.
About the DNA testing. Would you like us to take your information behind the scenes, and then we'll tell you the next time he's coming up, because he's coming up here either this week or next week.
Right. I was there on Thursday.
I know.
He canceled.
Well, you want to know what? Well, we canceled him because we weren't getting enough people that really wanted to come in. Now, we're going to do this one more time, everybody. He can do a 5-minute protein test. What you do is you bring in, well, I'll explain during Advice Hour in more detail. How about that?
Perfect.
In the meantime, we will take your information. Let me put you on hold.
Thanks, Wendy.
And Widley is going to take your information, then give it to Elisa, our booker. So you will definitely be, down for David Vitale.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Love you, Wendy.
Love you too. Thanks for listening. Hold on. Widley, take her information so that then Elisa can be in touch with her. Thank you. Don't come around here with that Wendy Williams. Hey, today's People Bowl questions about you, little Kim. J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter lady? Do you know that she is a big enthusiast for black art? Yes. That's her thing. She loves it. Shout out to Lola the Hustler. Thank you. I got your delivery. Hey, Lola, here's a quote from our girl Mimi. He also likes Mariah Carey. I still don't know if I want children. I would want to make sure I was fully prepared to handle what would happen to those kids when they have to deal with the baggage of having a famous parent. I mean, I understand what she's saying, but tick, 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 tick. I guess she has to find the right person first. She's been very unlucky in love. Oh, Mimi, you'll definitely want to pass it on. And Mariah, by the way, is launching her new line at Claire's Boutiques. I love Claire's. It's, to me, great for women of all ages and incomes. Who does not get tired of a pair of $3 hoop earrings? What? At Claire's, I just walk through that store with the basket and rack up. I love Claire's. So anyway, her line is going to be available at Claire's, which is another thing that I love about Mimi. She's making her stuff affordable. It's probably not going to look any different than anything else at Claire's, that cheap junk. I say that with love, but you know that cheap crap at Claire's. And it's going to be called Glamorized. Look, it's got a cheap crap name, Glamorized. But I love it. I love it. And I love that she's going to have her stuff at Claire's, and I love it. Thank you, Mariah. I mean, sometimes I do look at the other Jennifer, not only the other Jennifer, but in Hillary Swank too, and I say, you know what, they're really pretty girls. It's got to be like the right angle though, you know what I mean? Like, she's no Jen Lopez, Jen Garner. But when you look at her sometimes, the light's got to be right, the makeup's got to be right, everything has got to be right. Huh? She looks like a child. I don't know, and I just have to. Her and Swank, they also have this. They both have the same effect on me. Like, it's got to be the right everything. The lights have got to be dim, and the whole bit. Well, anyway, they say that she's working things out with Chadlow, which is great. She also just signed a 3-year contract with the French firm Guerlain. They make good glowy, coppery brush-a-tan. Mm-hmm. So anyway, they say that she evokes beauty and radiance and a genuine personality, and that's why she's going to be the spokeswoman for their unnamed new fragrance due out later on this year. So good. There's this writer. When I was in Memphis, I picked up this magazine called Ozone, and he listed 10 things I'm hating on. So I brought it to share with you guys. It made me laugh. He says, number 1, there's no Flava Flav. He's hating on Flav. There's no way in hell he can actually believe that them girls like him. Number 2, he's hating on Marcus Houston. He's a prime example of politics because because y'all ain't buying his actual records. He has a video on 106 in Park every week and ain't even sold 200,000 records. Number 3, he hates on gay guys in Atlanta. He says the ish is out of control in Atlanta. They have taken over, especially at the Lenox Mall. Lenox Mall is so bad you have to go in there with a girl and hold your behind so people won't think you're gay. Hold her behind. He's also hating on throwing money in the air. He says, I'm hating on everybody that's making it rain. This has gotten out of control. I can understand throwing money in a strip club, but throwing it at church is gone too far, blah, blah, blah. He's hating on stop snitching. He says, when them crackers close the door on me and tell me 25 years, we all going down. 25 years is a long time. Think about it. He's hating on nookas that go to college and think they thugs. Yeah, that is a funny thing. There's some campuses, though, that hold true to that, like Virginia State. Two of them campuses, you know what I'm saying? Pie, pie, pie. Pie, pie, pie. Kaplaka, kaplaka. Can I finish out this list? I mean, I'm only on number 6. No, I'm not going. I'm not leaving. I'm talking my way through. Number 7, I'm hating on women who think they got good nookie. Here's the rule of thumb for y'all women. If you're over 30 and ain't got no kids, your cat trap is garbage. I've heard that before. Why do guys say stuff like that? How about, they have discriminating taste and they don't want you? How about they don't want a plethora of babies by just any damn body? In number 8, he's hating on Beyonce. He says, I watch the Grammys and all I can say is stop letting your mama do your hair. Aww. Number 9, he's hating on fake jewelry. And number 10, he's hating on the girl that got her face bit off. The one in France. He says the dog bit off her face and gave her worse looks than the ones that she already had. Yeah, because I would have gone for the super duper special. Give me this, give me that. As a matter of fact, just take this picture right here. See this? Make me look like this. All right, everybody. Keep it where you got it. We've got Advice Hour coming up. We've got our girl from Project Runway coming up, Zuluma Griffin, and more gossip.
It's Wendy, man.
I have a boyfriend, and I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years, and he's just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years old.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Yeah, everybody. Okay, 866-GET-WENDY. I'm going to the phones right after Wendy's Medical Minute. But before I do the Medical Minute, I did want to talk with you guys about shacking up. No, I can save that for the next break during Advice Hour. Okay, let's do Wendy's Medical Minute. You know, I am not a doctor. I just very much love doctors. And I always think that there's more that we can be doing to, better ourselves in terms of our health. Just little sidearm, stuff. You don't have to be a doctor necessarily. So it just so happens that I was reading a column in a medical magazine and I was like, wow, isn't this interesting? So the letter is from this woman who says that she was brushing her teeth and she saw something shocking on her tongue. She says her tongue was coated with a brownish black fuzz. She said she scrubbed it like crazy and she got most of it off, but it keeps coming back. She's not a sickly person. She's not a health nut about oral hygiene, but she's not a sickly person and she does brush her teeth twice a day and she uses mouthwash several times a day. Well, that's not necessarily a health nut. That's, I guess, maybe a little bit nutsy. Several times a day mouthwash. So listen to what the doctor said. The doctor is Donica Moore, MD, and she says, oddly enough, mouthwash overuse may be to blame for your fuzzy tongue appearance. The doctor says antibacterial rinses can interrupt the natural balance of the mouth, causing fungus or chromogenic bacteria. That's what they call color change. The good news is discontinuing mouthwash use should nix the problem within 10 days. But keep up your brushing routine, the doctor says, and be sure to include your tongue, giving it 15 back and forth strokes with a soft tooth. 15? Damn, I would like to taste dinner. Wow. Isn't that interesting, though? Were you a mouthwash junkie? I can tell you one thing. When I was slipping into... You're a mouthwash junkie? Yeah. You might want to lay off. I'll tell you what, I wish somebody told me that about that Primatene mist. Not Primatene mist, but those mists that you use in your nose. Around the time that I was losing my smell, and I had a very bad cold at that time, and I always think, like, hawking and stuff, I do that anyway. But that whole thing with your nose covered with mucus and everything, and you can't speak, I detest that, So I always try to clear up to present myself to the world. Turns out, if I just, laid off that, maybe I'd still have my smell today. But, look, I mean, at least I don't have to smell your breath when your tongue is covered in fuzz. That's Wendy's Medical Minute, by the way. Yeah. It's March, everybody. By the way, everybody, and March is a great month to do three things. Number one, it's National Frozen Food Month. So, the people at the National Frozen and Refrigerated Food Association are offering all kinds of rebates and things like that. It is National Frozen Food Month, so just something to think about. Also, March is a great month to buy a fur coat while thinking about storing whatever furs you have as close as possible to, like the April, May, like that. But you can get great, like 50, 70% off sales on fur coats. Shout out to my friends at Demetrio Furs in Manhattan. March is also a great month to buy luggage. Shout out to everybody going to Puerto Rico. Luggage isn't really something you think about a whole lot, but they say that they're taking into account that it's the end of the busy winter travel season and people treat warmer weather and people go away also during warmer weather. And luggage that hasn't been sold yet is marked down to damn near clearance prices. So duffel bags, suitcases, and things like that, they say you can find as much up to 65, 70% off this time of year. So if you need luggage or a fur coat or some fruit in your freezer, March is the time to do it. Boy, I'll tell you. All right, let's go to line number 2. Line number 5. Okay, Philip is on the phone.
Hello?
And Philip, you're 24. I see it says here that your wife spends more time with the dogs than with you.
Is this Wendy?
Yes, hi, Philip.
Hi, Wendy. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Quite a following there.
Thank you, Philip.
Congratulations. No, the problem is that I think my wife and I, we might be getting separated, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Like, when I'm watching American Idol or some of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you.
How long have you been married? Because you're young. You're 24.
I've been married for a year.
Yeah.
A year and 1 month.
And sometimes you know when to just bail and when marriage counseling is worth it. So you don't think you'd want to try marriage counseling with her?
I don't know about marriage counseling. This is the problem. The problem is that, I mean, maybe marriage counseling, to be honest with you, but I mean, I just don't know how to bring up the issue. You know what I mean? That
she spends more time with the dogs.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Well, did she have the dogs prior to you guys getting married?
Well, I just got this thing on my credit card for a $1,100 Simmons dog bed.
Wow! Whoa! I mean, you're 24. You're a young kid. Is that easy money for you to come by?
Well, I do pretty well for myself.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but unless you guys are sleeping on a Duxiana, it sounds like the dog is a better bed than you.
No, I've got a really nice bed, but I mean, I do well for myself. I got things taken care of.
Yeah. Is your wife a stay-at-home wife?
She's a pretty wealthy girl.
Okay, I got you.
Put it that way.
I got you.
But we got a serious problem with this dog because when I'm watching American Idol, I don't know what she's doing with the dog.
What
it might be funny to some people, but I'm kind of.
Oh, well, okay. What are you suggesting that she might? There might be something sexual.
Wendy.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a Simmons dog bed,
And certainly, you take a little Twinkie filling, and you know what? Crazier things have happened. This is the experience. But Philip, I will say to you this: is it that your wife doesn't like American Idol?
No, it's I don't know. That might be her excuse. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Let's talk real talk here. You suggesting that your wife might be having relations of some sort with the dog? No laughing.
To be honest with you,
yeah.
I've been in a few porno stores in my day, and I've seen things like that, and I didn't. It would be the last thing I would think. But I mean, that's a little. It's crazy, huh?
How'd she get this dog? Did you give her the dog?
It's a Great Dane.
Oh my God, a big strong man. Oh my.
Buster Brown.
Oh wow. Oh, busting her out. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. It's an $1,100 dog bed.
Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say to you. You know what? Have you talked to her about this?
I mean,
it's very difficult to talk to a pampered princess.
Plus, it's embarrassing. I mean, hon, what do you do? What are you spending? What are you doing with the dog? You know what I mean?
Well, why don't you keep American Idol up, like nice and loud, but tip around instead of watching, investigate?
Hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yes, Philip. Yes, of course. Hey, listen, look, I'm not above spying on a mate. Why don't you go over to the spy store? As long as you have the money for an $1,100 bed, why not get one of those cameras with a little, like teddy bear with a little camera inside of it?
That's a good idea. My apartment's not that big, but, I mean, it's one bedroom in the city.
Yeah.
And, I mean...
Why don't you spy on her with the dog?
What?
I'm not beyond spying on a mate. I'm also not beyond divorce within the first year. If you really... It's better than having kids. And you know what I'm saying? And
don't you think my friends are going to make fun of me that she left me for a dog, possibly?
No, you're not going to tell them that. You're not going to tell them that.
No?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mm-mm. I would investigate.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to do my own investigating.
Yep, go to the spy store.
Because those big dogs,
Yes,
that thing hangs like a hose.
Oh my gosh, and they're so manly and muscular, not an inch of fat.
You're so funny.
No.
It's crazy. Your listeners are probably going to go crazy. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is crazy.
Can you please investigate and then get back to us and let us know what happened?
All right, I will.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Philip.
don't leave me on hold so long.
Oh. I apologize, Philip.
Don't worry about it. I know how popular you are.
No, Philip.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You can call me Philly.
Hi. Oh.
All right.
All right, Philly. somebody might as well, since it's not your wife. Oh, Philip. I would definitely spy. I'm not beyond in a case like that. You know, there are a few reasons to spy on a mate. Yeah, that would be one of them.
Spy on the dog.
Absolutely. Okay. Lavelle is on line number 1, 47. And you have a mentor question, Lavelle?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who are you mentoring?
We're mentoring the young girls in our high school, and we would like you to be a part of it. I just wanted to ask you if you could possibly come. We have a lot of young girls that listen to you. I spoke to you earlier in the month. There's a lot of young girls that listen to you faithfully, and the principal definitely wants to meet this force that's bigger than her.
I do remember. I do remember your phone call.
Yes.
The principal was like shaky about it, but you said yeah. Now, what's this? This is up in the Bronx?
No, Brooklyn.
Oh, in Brooklyn.
Grand Avenue between Dean and Bergen. It's called Acorn Community High School. We have a lot of nice ladies coming.
Well, here's the thing, though, because you're calling during advice hour on the request line, and I have no date. I mean, this is like a formalized date that we're supposed to be setting up.
Right. Okay. I'm a fax it to you.
No. That's not a formalized fax. Can you call 212-447-1000?
212-447-1000.
Right, and formally ask for somebody in my office, and then formally give a date, and so we can formally, yay or nay it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
No, it's okay.
I want to take away from the advice. No. I would like some advice, but I'd be giving me away, so I have to go back and disguise my voice another time. How's that?
Okay, Moochie. All right, 212-447-1000.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is Steve on line number 3? All right, Steve is 30. Hi, Steve.
I'm not Steve.
Oh, okay.
This is Fancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
How are you today? It's Wendy.
I'm good. Wendy,
yes.
You put an artist on. His name is Nucci Rayo. And he did a mixtape.
Okay, hold on a moment, Fancy.
Okay.
Hold on. That's not advice. These are people just calling. Line number 2 is Iris, and she's 29. Hi, Iris. How are you? It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing well. What's going on? You got a 3-week relationship happening?
Yeah, well, it's kind of at the beginning. You know how you always have that honeymoon phase and whatever.
Yes.
But, besides that, I'm kind of coming down from that and still feel really good about it.
Yes.
He calls me when he says he's going to call me. He spends time with me. He comes over without a problem. We both have kids. We're both single parents. So I like that fact because he's very mature and understands when I don't have time to do something because the kids come first. But, I'm wondering if I should take the initiative to ask him where it's going so soon. Because a lot of my girlfriends say, we'll follow his lead. But I don't know if we're in that time anymore where a woman has to stay quiet about how she feels anymore.
She doesn't, and you don't.
Okay.
But to ask where's this going after 3 weeks is a little premature.
Okay.
Yeah, don't jinx it. Ride this one out. It sounds good.
Right.
Okay.
So then I should let him bring it up to me?
No. Wait another 3 weeks easily. I mean, give it 2 months that you're in the relationship before you say, where's it going? Have you already slept with him?
I have.
Okay. Have the kids met each other?
They did, actually. He asked me to come over yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And his kid was with him, and so was mine.
Well, in that case, you might want to say something because you're introducing the kids to each other really, really soon. Like, what is this? See, I don't like... Here's the thing. I would not have asked a question like that, but I also would not, if I were you, have introduced him to my kids so soon.
Right.
Like you guys are playing family. So, you know what? Leave the question alone. Stop commingling the kids.
Okay.
And give it a full-blown 8 weeks before you say, okay, so, how are you feeling? And you can't really ask where it's going because it's not, if you expected to say something like, I want to marry you one day.
Right. No, and definitely, I understand what you mean. I guess because things are so good and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know that we're not seeing, we say we're not seeing other people.
All right,
so.
we'll give it 8 weeks. Good luck.
It's Wendy, man.
Presently, my husband just got discharged from the military. But now he's home, and I just want to tell him to get the out.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
New York.
York, New York, and anybody that can hear it close by. It's finally here, baby. This is a special night, and I want you to be there to share the moment with me personally. Join me Thursday, March 16th, as WBLS 107.5 presents the red carpet premiere screening of my new movie, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. That's right. It's some of my best stand-up comedy work ever, and you can bring your entire family to enjoy it. Steve ain't cussing at all. I done this one for my mama. Yeah. So listen, for your chance to win tickets to the exclusive premiere screening presented by WBLS 107.5, home, you know it, of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah, we're doing big things here at WVLS 107.5 as we luxuriate in our 35th year of serving our community. Yes, that's you. 25 minutes after the hour, it's Wendy Williams here until 7 o'clock. And let me go to line number 7. I mistook the lady from the Acorn High School for Moochie on line number 7. Hi, Moochie.
Hi, Wendy.
Moochie, you got a stalker?
Yes, I have a major street monkey calling my phone. I've changed my numbers.
Wow.
I'm really trying to go through the proper channels so I don't have to beat the chick down.
Oh.
And she's really crazy.
Okay, so is this your some chick that dug your man or something?
Basically, she claims she has a kid from him, but she refused to go get a DNA test. They were offering to pay for it and everything, but she's a real bird. She needs Jesus.
But apparently your man did mess around with her.
Yeah, but this was before me. I have nothing to do with that.
So what you need then is to sick him back on the situation. I mean, why is it that you have to play cleanup from his sloppy, crazy past things? I mean, everybody comes with a past. You know, you can't fault him for that.
Yeah, you're right. I can't fault him for that, but he's went to the police too, and they're trying to handle this right so none of us get in trouble.
Yeah.
But she's really out of control.
How does she keep getting your cell number?
I don't know. From what I'm hearing, it might be somebody that is betraying me and giving me the number, giving her the number, but only 5 people have my new number, and they don't know her.
Does she have a hookup at the telephone company?
That's what I believe she does.
So you might want to break your contract.
I'm gonna have to switch carriers, probably.
Yeah. I mean, is it worth it to you to break your contract, switch carriers?
I guess I'm gonna have to because I really don't want to be bothered with this anymore. She really needs help.
Yeah,
She's been calling me since November, and I've changed my number 3 times.
Wow. Yeah, and so does she call your man too?
Yeah, she calls him. She calls his mother.
Well,
she calls everybody.
What kinds of things does she say when she calls you?
She whispers because she's a coward.
And so she claims to have a baby by him?
Yeah.
Have you seen the baby?
She'll tell me to stop calling him, but I'm not even seeing him like that no more. So it's not like we even dealing like that anymore because I don't need all of this. So basically, I'm taking a break from this.
Yeah. So, okay.
Well, you have to just excuse yourself from the situation, and that's what I'm trying to do.
To me, though, not for nothing, Moochie, something sounds rotten with him, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least worth investigating. I'm not talking about hire and buy at the spy store. You know, that's your boyfriend. You haven't invested in, like, the whole marriage thing with the kids. But it involves some investigating on your part. Like, what kind of man are you really dealing with? What's really good? How's she getting your number? And I'd also switch my carrier. Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't offer you any more, Moochie.
Alrighty then. You've been helpful though.
I like your name.
And I like to blow her up. Her name is Mecca, aka Laquetta Holmes. Laquita, some ghetto name. She's a real street monkey. A real street monkey. That's lower than a chicken.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. I love you.
Thank you, Moochie. I love you
Bye.
too. Oh my gosh, Michelle's on line number 2. She's been married for 6 months and she kissed another guy. Michelle, what happened?
Oh, Wendy, I am so in love with my husband, and it's so great. And I just pulled drunk girl out at the bar with the friends on Friday night. And, I mean, I hate to use that excuse. I don't even remember coming home, but I don't. But the one memory I have in my head is me kissing another guy.
Yeah.
Who knew I was married nonetheless, you know? Like, I totally blame myself and the guy who took advantage of the drunk married girl at the bar.
No, you let that happen. He has no fault in this. Because you're the one who's married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you let yourself go out and get that drunk. This is what what's your question to me before?
My question is, I think I'm cool with it, and I'm not. I was going to say something to him, but I'm not. But my question is do women do this? Like, is this normal, or
Yes.
am I like a minority?
No,
You know?
it happens to certain extremes, some more than others, like you full blown go to bed with a guy.
Right.
But here's what you do, Michelle. You say nothing to the guy. You make no jokes. You don't act weird around him. As long as there's no camera phones, nobody's ever going to find out about this except for the people in the bar, and you will take this to your grave. You will not. You will not get so drunk one night you admit it to your husband. You can't do this anymore. Michelle, you've got to watch what you drink and let this serve as a warning.
That's what I wanted to hear from you. Thank you so
my
much,
God.
Wendy. I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hell no. I wouldn't say anything to that guy. As a matter of fact, I would convince myself so much that I could pass a lie detector test of hell no, we didn't do that. That's what's wrong with the damn camera phones, though. You know what I'm saying? Camera phones everywhere, doing everything. As long as somebody caught it, she's safe. Anyway, here's a reminder from WBLS, first of all. On March 25th, which is a Saturday, one night only, Vaughn Harper is hosting the incomparable Roberta Flack and the fabulous friend to the show, Howard Hewitt, in concert at the Apollo Theater. Once again, that date is Saturday, March 25th. Call the Apollo Theater for tickets for that show. It's going to be wonderful. I want to talk to you about my foot doctor, Dr. Stuart Mogul. Dr. Mogul is wonderful. You ever get sweatiness on the bottoms of your feet? I think I did ask him about Botox under there. We were talking about what people do when they get ready for the red carpet. Feet are big business because you forget they're there because all you do is walk on them until they start to hurt you in your shoes, until you realize that your corns, your hammer toes, your pads aren't fatty enough and they can't support you very well on your heels. How about that? How about you get up on 4-inch heels and the pad underneath your foot is all Nicole Richie'd out? You know, it's all bony. And you need a little fat in your fatty in the thing? Ask him about that. His website is New York. I don't have any paperwork on Dr. Mogul. I'm stalling. His website is nycfoot.com, but I don't want to give you the wrong information. I can tell you what. The woman who helps him in his office, her name is Jackie. Yeah, I don't have any copy on Dr. Mogul. Isn't this a terrible thing? I have nothing. I have nothing on Dr. Mogul. Dr. Stuart Mogul, though, he did both of my bunions. I say all that to say, and sometimes you go through things with your feet, and you just don't understand how much better it could be if you go to somebody who's skilled, somebody who doesn't make such a mountain out of a molehill. You know, he's been in practice for 22 years. He's a board-certified foot surgeon. He understands what you need for your feet. Footnewyork.com. That's his website. He's the attending surgeon at Lenox Hill Hospital, Manhattan Eye, Ear, and Throat Hospital, Fifth Avenue Surgical Center. The only one that I went to for my 6 consultations for my bunionectomy, who told me, Wendy, I can do both of them for you at one time. And I'll be damned. 2 springs ago it happened, and it's like the best thing that I could have ever done for my feet. And I am so glad that I went to Dr. Stuart Mogul. I am not left with any screws in my feet, no weird sensations. My scars have healed over beautifully, and I am back in business. Right back up on 4 inches, size 11, depending on the cut, size 12, sometimes a size 13. That's all right. He can do your bunions, corns, and hammer toes and crooked toes. He can do whatever it is that you need, but first you need to go in and talk with him. He specializes. I just want to get this clear for you. He specializes in corrective foot surgery. That's what he does, and he does it the best. He's been on The View, CBS Morning Show, Extra, New York Times, a beautiful article about him, New York Magazine. What do you need for your feet? Darling, one stop. 15 West 72nd Street, Dr. Stuart Mogul, 212-769-0066, 212-769-0066. Thank you, Dr. Mogul. Okay. We need to continue with the break, but everybody hang on. Sierra, Melanie, Lauren, Stephanie, I see all of you. Hang on, and we'll continue with Advice Hour next on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Wendy Williams!
Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, Q-Tay! Thanks for still being here. It's Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience, and I've got the results from yesterday's People Poll question and the new People Poll question for today. The People Poll question, actually, this is left over from Friday. We didn't do it, I don't think, yesterday. What's today? Is today Monday?
Today's Monday.
Today is Monday. Yeah. Okay, we're on board. All right. On Friday, the question was, did you watch Little Kim's reality show? And if you did, will you be tuning in this week? Actually, on Friday, it said next week, but now I'm saying it means this week. You know what I mean. 45% of you said yes and yes. And 55% of you said no and no. Today's People Poll question is based on what I'm about to review with you, and that is living together. And what I want to know is, are you and your mate living together? Are you shacking up? You know, yes or no? And you can go to my website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. I have this really interesting book. It's by Sky Burks, and it's called Shackin' Attraction. 5 common excuses to cohabitate, 5 adamant reasons not to. And I can tell you in here, he has a very simple quiz question. All right, so listen closely, okay? You ask yourself, do I want to marry this person today? If no, why? You have to evaluate your answer, he says. The second question, he says, do I mind sharing everything, including money, with this person? Yes or no? In your mind. The third question is, do I truly love this person, or am I willing to learn to love this person? Number 4, where do I see myself in 7 years, and is this person I'm dating, living with, a part of my future plans? And number 5, am I willing to adjust to major changes in my partner's life, such as if he or she loses a job, are you willing to pick up the slack? The sudden onset of poor health. So this is not like a roomie situation. This is not like, 2 of you wacky girls, you get an apartment after college, or, you get an apartment, with your friend who happens to be the opposite sex. You're not sleeping together. This is like that real deal. Are you living together? See, I vote for living together, but I think that you should know exactly what you want out of the situation, because living together can also save money, but you got to call it for what it is. Are we living together to get married? Is it one bed, one bedroom like that, or, like that. Anyway, this is a very cute book. I don't know where you get it, but it's called The Shackin' Attraction. It's by Sky Burks. I like it. I got it. When I saw it, I thought about you guys. Okay, let's move on. Lillian is on line number 1, and Lillian is 24. You have an NFL boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually has 2 Super Bowl rings. He's played in 2 Super Bowls, of course. Yeah. And he was playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've been together since I was about 20 years old. And
wait. So he's playing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now?
No, he's actually being traded to the Falcons.
Oh, he's going to be traded, but his last team was Tampa.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to the Falcons.
Right.
Okay. Help me out, Sportsnistas. All right, so now where are we? Gosh, you're very fortunate. You got this. I would imagine he's good looking just by virtue of his status and the money and
gorgeous.
Oh my God,
the money isn't everything that you think.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
But he has been off and on with me and 2 other girls.
Oh God.
He got the one girl pregnant that he claimed that he wasn't with. Like, we had told each other we were going to start over and be good to each other. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, he has a 3-month-old that I just found out about 2 weeks ago. So, so the girl called me this weekend and left me a message saying, you better leave him such and such alone.
Yes.
She was like, this is your first and final warning. Then she calls me back and leaves me a message. Like, she's apologizing. Like, you know what, Lily, it's not your fault. I understand. And I'm sorry. I'm blaming the wrong person. I'm just letting you know that blank has a 3-month-old baby, and that, if that's the kind of man you want to be with, then that's fine. I'm washing my hands of him. And I just don't know what to do, because I love him and I'm not stupid. I know I'm going to be with him. I've been dealing with it for about 5 years.
Yeah,
now,
you said you've been with him since you were 20.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want to let it go, but at the same time, I'm like, do I really need to deal with this drama? I'm a pretty girl. I can get.
I mean, would you deal with it if it was just a regular guy?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if I had been with that guy for 5 years, I'm not saying it because he's a football player.
Yeah.
If it was a guy that I had been with for 5 years, then yeah, I honestly would.
But have you known all along that he's been with these other women? I mean, has he been forthright with you, or was this baby a shock to you too?
Actually, this same girl, she had called me like a couple of years ago. I was pregnant with his child, and I lost the baby.
Oh.
We got into an argument, and I fell, and I lost the baby. And you know, he didn't tell me because of that reason that he had this child. And
is he big?
I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore because I love him with all my heart.
Can I just ask you something?
I've ever been with.
Can I just ask you something? Because everybody's wondering at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, is he big and black?
Yes.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
Another one lost to the white girls.
No. I'm black.
Oh.
I'm black.
Oh, wow, Lily.
Hold him down. Oh, my God.
You know what, Lily? You want to know what? You wouldn't. I
went to private school my entire life. That's why I thought I'm black.
Okay.
I'm like 100% black. My parents are both black.
I got you.
I'm extremely light skinned, but I'm
Here's
black.
the thing, Lily. I don't know why it is that you put up with this with him or anybody else. I mean, I understand you invested time in him and everything. And when you say the money's not so great, hold on. Because so he didn't really cheat on you to have this baby. You already knew that he was, doing his thing.
Yeah,
because there's some women who are okay with that.
I understand the lifestyle.
Okay, good. Now, does he have the money to be able to take care of this baby and the 3 that you will eventually have with him once you all get married and you live at the compound?
He does.
For now.
At the same time, he blows it on, I hate to be racist, but, he blows it on white women and dating it, but it seems like that's all they're after as far as NFL football players are concerned. I've got a lot of friends that are married to NFL football players, but there's a lot of girls that purposely go after these men because they have money, they have status, and it just kind of offended me that you thought that I was white, but no, I'm not white. But he got a white girl pregnant, and this is just
and you're a white black girl, and you're not even white enough.
Exactly.
Oh, my
it's
God.
Like, I've got the pretty hair. Well, not pretty hair. I'm sorry. That's so horrible. I've got the, long, straight hair. I've got the light skin. I mean, am I not white enough for him?
Wow. Lily, I don't like him for you, and I don't like you for him. I know.
Yeah,
everybody, I'm not going to dissect
Everybody's
that
like,
last
girl,
statement.
You have college education.
Exactly. Lily, get rid of him. And you know what? And I challenge you that you would not stay with him if he wasn't leading a glamorous life. And
honestly,
and he wasn't
would.
a coveted trophy boyfriend. I challenge you. You would actually let a bum cheat on you. And
I was with somebody before, my son's father, and he cheated on me with my best friend.
Okay, there's too much baby making. Oh my God! All of a sudden, I'm looking at you crazy. Like, what is he doing with you? How old is your son, Lily?
My son is 4.
Oh my gosh! So you cheated on him while he was cheating on you. So you did.
No. This is when I was 19. I got pregnant with my son when I was 19.
Yeah,
and that relationship was over.
Lily, it's time to leave all these boys alone and grow the hell up.
Okay.
And then when you get back out there, you'll be a stronger because this guy right here, he's going to kill you emotionally.
He already does.
He's going to kill you, and he's going to own you, and you are going to be so weak down there on the ground, you're not going to be able to get up and emotionally fight back. And your son is going to look at yet another weak woman thinking she's out here doing the damn thing when in actuality, mom's weak, mom's whack.
That's the truth. I guess I just need to hear it from an unbiased party. Yeah. Like my mom's like, get rid of him.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Get rid of him, Lily. Get rid of him.
Okay.
All right. Take care, Lily. Everybody keep it where you got it. We got the girl from Project Runway, Zulema now.
He's got caught twice with 2 different women who are saying that he's trying to get with them. I need to kick this dog to the curb, don't I?
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Benny is located in South Africa listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. He's on line number 4.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Benny.
Wendy?
Yes, Benny.
Wendy, you have to come to South Africa, so we can teach you some Zulu or Sesotho or, I can teach you a couple of words now.
Can you tell me how to say how you doing?
When you meet a Zulu man, say ninjani or unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah, unjani.
Unjani.
Yeah.
Unjani.
And then he will say Nkona. Or maybe when you meet somebody in the street, you say Sawubona.
Sawubona.
Yeah, that's how you greet.
Sawubona.
Gunjani.
Gunjani.
Yeah.
All right. And then you say all right. How do you say all right?
Yeah, you say Nkona.
Nkona.
Yeah.
Gunjani.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man. Williams.
Every state wanna be like, wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna dress like, wanna sound like, style stealing, clone ass, fighting ass everywhere. Non-reality scene.
Wendy Williams experience.
Yeah, it's still advice. It's now the hour of truth here on the show. And in a very few moments, I'll be introducing you to Zuluma Griffin, who's from the Project Runway show on Bravo. And many of you are familiar with her. This is my first time meeting her. And I've never seen the show, except for maybe a few moments of it. But Zuluma, from what I understand, is a very memorable character from the show, so we'll find out more about Zuluma. I do know that they had the season finale last week, and it earned a record high rating, despite that many people... All right, I don't know anybody who watches this show, okay? Can I just be very honest with you? I don't know anybody who watches Project Runway. We're going to be taking telephone calls, though, for Zulema in a few moments. 866-GET-WENDY. My scope of TV watching is very, very narrow. I mean, 1,000 channels on TV, and if I have to go above channel 67, which is NBC Shop, forget about it. I get upset. Shout out to the internet people. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. Robert Eiler from The Sopranos just celebrated his 21st birthday, and he happened to have had the celebration out in Vegas at Tao at the Venetian Casino Hotel, and Jamie Lynn Sigler was there. She's back to using the Sigler. The Descala I was getting used to, but she's back to being a single woman. Anyway, they say he partied up and down Vegas. He was decked out in a white suit, they say, and he was bumping and grinding and screaming the lyrics to rap music. And she was there enjoying the bash with him. And people say that he lost some money at the roulette table playing 21. He looked real greasy and dirty last night on the show. I don't know. I'm not feeling AJ and his whole look and stuff. I don't know. And then I didn't see Meadow last night on The Sopranos. I was in and out, though. I wasn't obligated to anything. I was mad at Wisteria Lane. I didn't even want to dare go to ABC. Was Desperate Housewives a new one? And why is it that nobody's talked about the Soul Train Awards? Didn't they actually come on TV this weekend? Did they? That was the tree that fell in the woods, Don Cornelius. I mean, boy, this was you guys' 20th anniversary. And we have a little bit of sound. Taryn managed to get... We don't have any sound? No, next hour. The sound will be in. Puffy, everybody, is producing a reality show for NBC. It's going to be on TV in April. Guess what it's about? Cooking. He'll be in the kitchen. Well, look. There are a lot of people in the game that... Okay. Well, thank goodness it's limited release, okay? He's teaming up with Ben Silverman, who did The Biggest Loser and The Restaurant. He produced those two shows. And also the guy, Dave Horowitz from Fear Factor. And the show is called Celebrity Cooking Showdown. It's a 5-night reality miniseries. It's going to air, they say, pairing professional chefs with celebrities for a 3-course cook-off. So you'll have like Wolfgang Puck, who's already signed on, Kat Cora, and another person is already signed on. Now, as to who the celebrities are going to be, I don't know. No names have been thrown out there yet. But this is going to be in April for NBC. Oh, boy. Hit the crickets. You're right. You're right. You're right. What was I thinking? What the hell? They say D Nice has a new girlfriend. First of all, I guess you need to be refreshed on who D Nice is. A lot of you all. How disrespectful you are to the True School. You don't know who D Nice is? Well, then I'm not going to explain to you who that is. For those of you who know D Nice, is he really dating Melinda Williams Bird from Soul Food? Wow, D Nice, you got from behind that computer screen. You're back to dating. I'm just playing. He's a real computer nerd. And okay. Zulema's at the door. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. She stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall. She's from New York City. She's a costume designer. You actually have a very interesting start to how your career in design began. Hello.
Yes, it's wonderful to meet you.
You too. Have a seat. Sit down.
I'm so happy you shook my hand. I know you are about germs.
Yeah, mostly about my breath right now. I just had a functified salad, but it tasted good. Is that one of your designs that you're wearing?
Yes, it is.
Very nice.
As well as the shoes, the boots, hand painted.
See, this is the thing that I want to ask you.
Okay.
So you took some. Are those Gucci or they just have the grommet, the boots?
No, it's just grommet. Actually, these are vintage boots from the 1960s, 1970s, and I just painted on top of them with acrylic.
Very cute. So you used acrylic paint.
Yes.
Now, how do they wear in the rain?
Can I tell you something? These things are falling apart as you see. The acrylic paint is very drying.
Yes.
To leather, so it just starts to fall apart. But I actually wanted them to fall apart.
But it's cute. They're very rock and roll. So Zuluma Griffin is 28, and I was telling people I've never really seen the Project Runway show. I've checked
it out.
With
your format. I listen to your show religiously.
Well, no, but we got TV-nistas. I mean, we live and breathe. We do the experience, and then we watch TV here on the show. So, the way you got started, you were hostessing at a restaurant.
Yes.
And you were wearing this very interesting dress.
Yes.
And a man says to me,
well, actually, it was an extraordinary night because Isaac Mizrahi showed up that evening. Terry Mugler showed up that evening.
Wow.
There was just a lot of people, and they all said, that dress is so wonderful. There was a director there sitting there with his sister, and he said, wow, I love that dress. They said, you made it? I said, yes, I did. They didn't believe me. I said, yes, I did make it. He said, I need a costume designer for my film. And, of course, people say a lot of things. I've been in posties before. I've had everything said to me.
Yes.
He actually called me back.
Wow.
And the DP was so impressed. He had no idea.
What's a DP? What's a DP?
DP is a director of photography. He's a cinematographer.
Okay.
He had no idea that I had never been around, breathed around a film set before.
Wow.
And he got me my first job as key costume designer. I just kept going from there.
How did you get started? It's
Zulema.
Zuluma Griffin, everybody. And she's from Bravo's Project Runway, although you got cut.
Yes.
This was season 2?
Yes, this is season 2.
Okay, season 2. The finale was last week.
Yes.
But I want to talk to you. I love, my girlfriend Lisa always laughs at this. I love a needle and thread. I don't have a sewing machine. I'd probably be very wicked if I did. But I so enjoy it. It's very therapeutic to make things happen. I've replaced full lines in coats and everything, just needle to thread.
Well, actually, that's how I started because when I was young, I'm the oldest of 7.
Yeah.
There was a lot of kids. My mom did not have money for a sewing machine. So at first, I started out with Barbie dolls.
Right.
And then as I became a teenager, I made clothing by hand.
Exactly.
We didn't have any money. So I literally made entire garments by hand.
But then as you got older, you probably found that your stuff was much more different and interesting than the stuff that you can buy out in the stores anyway.
Yeah, and that's not how I started designing.
Okay.
But actually, I started designing because my family and I had went into a department store. I'm not going to name the department store. And we were racially profiled. And I got so upset that I said, I will never give my money. Even as a young girl, I said, I will never give my money again to someone who's going to treat me like this. And that's how I started fashion. Believe it or not. It had its own little weird
Well, do we have any telephone calls? Because we were going to take some telephone calls for Zulema. So now, were you formally trained?
Actually, not really. I went to Parsons briefly, but I started out as a fine art major. Then I briefly switched to the fashion department, left because I started my modeling career, which actually started before then.
Yes.
But I continue on.
You've been in the pages of Bazaar and so on and so forth.
I've done it all.
Now, there are a lot of people listening who want to know exactly how you get to be a costume designer, how you really get this. So she briefly mentioned Parsons, but Parsons is Parsons School of Design here in New York City.
Yes.
A great place to get your
fantastic
start.
place to get your start. But to tell you honest truth, it's nothing like real hands-on experience.
Okay.
And as for clothing making, I have to say I'm mostly self-taught.
Okay.
I took a book, I opened it up, and I experimented. Trust me, there was a lot of trial and error.
Love it. But you're thin. You can wear. You have one of those figures. Everything looks great on you. You're 5'11". I'm 5'11" too. When did you grow into your height? When did you love it, embrace
14?
it? Yeah. Wow.
It was. I just sort of shot up.
Yeah. No, I mean, when did you grow into it mentally? Like where you no longer resented it?
Maybe 17.
Yeah.
Because when you start modeling, you start to get validation the way you look.
Okay.
Before I was this crazy girl whose hair, I mean, my afro was so big.
Yeah.
I could barely carry, and I was so skinny. So it was just like, all of a sudden people say, wow, you're fabulous, you're gorgeous.
Yes.
Where all the time when I was a kid, everybody was just like, oh my gosh, she's like a freak, she's like a moth. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
So like maybe 17, because I got validation. People said, you're fabulous.
What size shoe do you wear?
Believe it or not, 9.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know.
A wind could push you over. You got the little feet and you're tall. Wow.
You have tiny feet.
Well, I have a couple of websites to give out to the Bigfoot girls, and then we're going to go to the telephone. Ladies, I forgot to give these out to you last hour. I was giving out websites for the Bigfoot girls, and
let me know, because I need it for costume. You'd be surprised how many shorter people have very
big feet.
Big, very, very big
feet. In
the
April Lucky magazine, they have barefootcontessa.com. And they also have for the 11 ups, they have 11up.com. But they have 2 L's in 11. So spell it correctly, 11up.com. Also Zapatos Couture, .com. That'd be ZAPPOS, and then couture.com. And also Nordstrom's.com, but we already know about Nordstrom's. So I'm going to try that Barefoot Contessa. I think I've given that website before, and 11 Up, I like that a lot also. Kate is on line number 2, and she wants to know... Hey!
Hi.
Hey, Kate. She wants to know about Sasha Cohen wearing your outfit. Turn your radio down, Kate.
I don't know. I have not called...
turn your headphones on.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
Hi.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi,
how are you
Zulema.
doing?
How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I haven't spoken to Sasha since she's won her medal. So she, from what I understand, is to wear it at an exhibition. As
wonderful.
To win, I really don't know.
What you designed was so beautiful. I think you're wonderful. You actually made me watch the show this year.
Oh, thank you so much.
I didn't watch it last year, really. But I just thought you were wonderful. And my last question is, for the inspiration, you chose an overweight African-American woman. I'm African-American. I totally understood why you chose her. But how do you think? Why do you think they didn't understand it?
I basically think it falls down to fashion philosophy and opinions. They didn't necessarily agree with mine.
Right.
It's about American designers.
Right.
I have more of a European aesthetic.
Okay.
That may have had something to do with it. May have to do with some other things.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You are
a lot
fabulous.
Of other things.
You are so fabulous. I loved you. I'm so happy Wendy has you on the show. I just think you're awesome, Zulema.
Oh, thank you so much. Love
Thank you, Kate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Zulema, where can we get all your interesting stuff? Or what can you do for John Q. Public? I mean... Can we buy your stuff?
Yes, you can. You will be able to buy it soon. I have a fashion show coming up. Well, actually 2. I will participate in the first ever Brooklyn Fashion Week.
Okay.
It will be held, I've noticed that you mentioned it earlier, the Old Tobacco Factory in Dumbo, Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
There will pitch tents just like Bryant Park.
You're
It'll
there
be
too?
It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be there opening night, May 4th.
Okay.
I'm very excited about that, as well as I'm doing New York Fashion Week, which is the big market, spring.
Yes.
Spring 07, huge market.
So who are you? Do you have your own
after
designs?
This show, yes, I do. After the Brooklyn Fashion Week show, I'm going to go to small places, do consignment for that particular collection. I'm going to do a full launch for spring 07.
Where can we buy that stuff?
Oh, I will go to ZulimaGriffin.com. I will give you updates as to the stores that are carrying my items.
All right, line number 4. Jamondis wants to speak with you.
No.
They're not there. Well, how about Sharon on line number 4?
No.
All right, Joan on line number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Joan. You're on with Zulema.
Oh, hi.
Hi, it's Wendy. You're on with Zulema, though. Go ahead.
Yes, hi. My name is Joan. How you doing?
How are you doing? How you doing?
Great. I have watched the entire season with you, Zulema, and I was so impressed.
They say you were really feisty. One girl called up earlier and said that you said something like, "Who took my
form?"
Actually,
it wasn't just me, because actually Daniel said the same thing. He said, actually, mine is missing as well.
No, but the
And
way
then-
you said it was like there is no guest list tonight.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you have to say it like it is no guest list tonight.
Oh!
Because otherwise the kids don't get it.
Where am I
need
not
my
watching this
form.
show?
I need my form because my model actually slightly hunched. And I need that form. There's hunch forms for a reason.
Oh.
And it's something she brought up to me because I didn't even notice she was slightly hunched. But there's hunch forms for a reason because it changed the fit of the neckline.
Now-
so I specifically needed that form.
Now, there's something about you being a lesbian and that maybe they didn't want you around because you were gay and because gay men have it easier than gay women in fashion?
We'll talk. I guess we'll be talking about it because I have quite a bit to say about that.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's extend for a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. All right, never mind. You know what? We're going to hold on to you for another break.
Okay.
All right. How do you say, where's my form?
Where's my form?
Oh, I love the drama. Zulema's here, everybody. We'll be taking more of your phone calls. We'll be talking about the gay thing and more. It's Wendy, man.
Wendy, man.
Some people you can relate to on other things and what you and your mate don't relate to. You need that emotional jump off sometimes.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS has got your black card, that is. Look for the WBLS street team in your neighborhood to get your official black card. Good for WBLS goodies, tickets, and other discounts. This week, if we catch you with your black card, you pick up tickets to the WBLS screening of Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment's Inside Man, featuring an all-star cast led by Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, and Jodie Foster in theaters March 24th. The WBLS Black Card. Turn us on and we'll turn you on. Connecting with our community, 107.5 WBLS.
Today's R&B and classic soul, and I found out I've got the last pair of tickets for Puerto Rico that I'll be giving away tomorrow, along with a pair of tickets for the Universal Circus on May, I believe it's 23rd. It's Wendy night at the circus. This is the one in Newark. Every year, I love to go to the Big Top at Universal Circus in Newark, New Jersey. And the great thing is that one person's going to walk away with not just circus passes, but a trip to Puerto Rico. So it's a big reason to listen to Win tomorrow here on The Wendy Show. WBLS wants to remind you to visit Autoland in New Jersey, where if the last 7 digits, are you ready for this, of your social security number crack the safe at Autoland, the $1 million check inside will be made out to you. Shut up. Say Autoland, Route 22, Springfield, New Jersey. Call Autoland, get to Autoland for all the details. Don't forget your social security card. St. Ives, how I am so thankful for you. It's been such a cold winter. We're about to go to spring, though. Beautiful skin is very, very important during the spring. You've got to preserve the beauty during the winter to unleash it for the spring and the summer. What's the best way to do it? St. Ives. So yeah, St. Ives, Elastin Moisture. Love it. Elastin Moisture. It's the protein found in young, healthy skin. That's the Elastin. Don't you love that? Young, healthy skin. Nobody wants to be 21 anymore, but it's nice to have skin that's nice and soft and, well, could rival a 21-year-old's. You can get that, and at an economical price, with St. Ives Collagen Elastin Moisture. Love it. Thank you, St. Ives. The dry skin no more. Dry skin no more. Beautiful skin. And St. Ives is a proud sponsor of the U.S. Ski and Snowboard team. You know what their skin goes through. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for you, my friends. St. Ives Collagen Elastin Moisture. Love it. LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. Okay, admittedly so. We fall down, and I got up. And I'm still down 7 pounds on LA Weight Loss, which means that, no, I wasn't fully affected by my tornado of hunger that ripped through Memphis. But I'm back on LA Weight Loss because I know I only have a few more weeks before we go to Puerto Rico. 2 more weeks. I got 3 pounds to lose. I'm going to do it. I was up early this morning. I was at Bali. What? Already drank most of my water for the day. Got a little bit more over here. I had my lunch. I will go home and have my dinner. And my little snack in between is a 100-calorie pack from Chips Ahoy. Love that. Everything measured out for you. That's the way I like to lose weight. Do not leave me alone at the buffet. Everything in moderation is how I like to think of LA Weight Loss, because there's a lot of stuff on this weight loss program that you would never think that you can eat. Like A baked potato. See, I think that's big. That's why I always talk about the baked potato. Like cheeseburgers. Like a chicken deluxe sandwich from one of your favorite places. Lots of great stuff. You could eat chocolate cake.
Wow.
It's a little tiny itty witty. It's a Smart Ones frozen food entree chocolate cake, but it's still chocolate and it's still cake fatso. You know? It's LA Weight Loss. They are wonderful. You have to have a sense of humor about weight loss. You really do, because if you're like me, you've run the gamut with diets. This is the one. This is the one, baby. This is the one that lets you eat cheesy weezy macaroni, baked potatoes, peppercorn chicken. This is the one. You can go to Wendy's, you can go to TCBY, you can go to Taco Bell and Subway. This is the one, baby. You've looked. Stop. Here you go. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. By the way, they're affordable. And another, by the way, there are over 600 locations for LA Weight Loss. There's got to be one in your convenience. This is not prepackaged mush. It's real food for real people. That's me and you. LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM and 1-800-448-TRIM. A lot of people holding for Zulema. Gosh, I'm so glad that I ended up having her on this show. Hey, Elisa, thanks for convincing me on this one. Sometimes my scope is very, very small. If I never heard of you, if I'm not watching your show, then I'm quick to shut it down. Oh, hell to the no. You know? But Elisa, she was like, Wendy, people watch this show, yada, yada, yada. And I said, okay, let's have her on. Yeah, it's the People's Show. All right, so Mike and Angela and Christine, Donnie, you guys, if you just hold on, Zulema will be back in the room in 11 minutes. See, this is why people have to hold on. Well, and what? And what? And what? We've got more commercials to get to. Nobody told Widley in there, Widley, stop putting people on hold. Oh, you did that? Oh. I didn't know she was leaving. She's coming back for another break. Yeah, I thought she was leaving. No. They were also anxious. Oh, well. No, you have 10 minutes now. Actually, 12 minutes. Damn, the time will go by fast. Just put your phone down and come back at 42. There you go. There you go. Put your phone down, come back at 42 after the hour. All right, it's Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
The throwback from way back. The Wendy Williams Experience. The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Would you stay with your significant other if they were suffering from suicidal depression, ... and needed electroshock therapy? You're with your kids and you open up the front door and he's dangling from the stairwell with your Gucci belt around his neck. Oh gosh, we've been out all day today. Yes, Mommy, and thank you so much for the skates, and thank you for my new Bratz doll. Yeah, Ma, and thank you for my new Hot Wheels. Listen, kids, can you hold the bags while Mommy goes in her bag and gets her keys? My goodness. Oh my gosh, and it's about to be dark. As soon as we get inside, I want you to take your clothes off for your bath. I need you to help your sister. I gotta start dinner. Oh gosh, the door is open. What? Oh my God! Oh, Mommy! Mommy! Mommy, Daddy! Hell no.
What if you with somebody for 20 years?
Oh, shut up.
You just up and leave?
No, you catch up on your production so that I have a little time to find a new producer. Crazy.
Got him. This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Before we continue with Zulema, this just in. A cow in Alabama has tested positive for mad cow disease. The Department of Agriculture has confirmed this is the third case in the United States. The animal was a beef cow and hadn't been entered to the food supply for people or animals yet. The animal appeared to be 10 years old. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. That's frightening. Thank God I'm a vegetarian.
I was going to say, you are paralyzed with... Are you a vegetarian?
Yes, I am. I have been since I was 13.
Look, you got tons of fans. I'm feeling so left out of this damn show that you were on. I feel like, normally I'm such a Nista. I'm so on top. But damn it, this one is from a fashion fan who says, Zulema, I enjoyed you on Project Runway. Did you agree with the winner?
No.
I like that Chloe won. I felt that Santino should have been off before you.
Many people have said that to me.
What are you up to now?
I'm doing quite a bit. As I mentioned before, I'm doing How You Doing Too. But
let's get to that.
But I'm doing quite a bit of stuff. I have charities I have coming up. It's called Living Beyond Belief.
But if they go to your website,
yes, you go to ZulimaGriffin.com. I will have a listing of everything that I'm doing leading up to New York Fashion Week, the big fashion
excellent.
show.
Now, when is New York Fashion Week?
New York Fashion Week is going to be in September. It
Okay.
always is. It's always around 9/11.
Okay.
Because it's always the original scheduling.
Yes.
I don't know what day I'm showing. Usually you do that at the last minute, like a month before.
But you'll find out. They find out if they go to ZulimaGriffin.com. All right, only because we have a short amount of time, and
Yes.
there are fans of yours on the telephone, and I want to get to the bottom of the lesbian thing.
Okay.
Okay. On line number 2, it's Sandra, and she's 46, and she had an incident when you first moved in. You had an incident when you first moved into the house?
Yes, I did have an incident.
Sandra, you're on the phone with her.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing,
Hi,
Sandra?
How are you?
I'm doing quite well.
I'm a faithful watcher of Project Runway. Love the show. I thought it was interesting that you were kind of arguing with this woman, but I didn't understand what the whole beef was with you with this hanger.
I'll
You didn't want to
tell
do a
you.
hanger?
No,
What was
I'll tell you what happened.
Are we talking the Omarosa of Project Runway?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Literally, this woman, I guess she was upset. I don't know what happened that day, but she decided that she's going to come up to me and say, Zulema, there's only 4 hangers in the entire apartment, and I feel that you should give me one of the pant hangers.
Was she nasty?
Okay, one, everyone stopped. Cameramen, everyone said, oh my God, I can't believe she spoke to me this way.
Wow.
Now, you know what? At that moment, normally I ignore people like that because the way I took it personally, to be very honest with you, she spoke to me as if, white people who talk to black people like they're 5 until they're 75.
Yes.
That's how I took it.
That was the impression that I got.
Yeah, that's the impression I got. So I said, you know what? Normally in film, I deal with these people all the time.
Yes.
People don't want to give me the whole budget.
Yes.
They want to give me half the budget and nickel dime me. Normally, I ignore them. I have my way of getting around them. I said, I have to live with this woman. I don't know how long I have to live with this woman. Another part of me kicked in and said, you know what? I'm going to shut her down right now. Because I said, I could just go on and pass this off, but she will speak to me like that every single day. But you know what? When I shut her down, we became best friends, honey.
Wow.
I was sharing food with her. And see, that's what they didn't show. I shared food with her. There was a lot of things going on.
Sandra's all wrapped
the
up.
model who wore the outfit where her booty was hanging out.
Oh, yes. Oh, honey, there's a fierce story behind that one.
Tell it.
Oh, my God.
Honey. Well, what happened was that I realized I made the mistake, but this is why I made the mistake. I'm a vegetarian. I work production. I made sure to tell them I'm vegetarian. Well, they had a problem feeding me on the show.
What?
I didn't eat until the second day. That day of the
in the model world, that's an odd thing. They didn't have a pile of tofu passing it off as that turkey
no, they
foodie that you
didn't. So
all
what
eat?
happened is that I actually got so weak, I made a mistake. So I said, you know what? Let me make a skirt. I made a skirt to go with that outfit. But when I showed up the next to finish the garment for the runway show, and there was still no, and there still was no food.
What?
There was still no breakfast for me. For her, and I sent her right down the runway with her ass showing just to let them know
Damn it,
how I
why
felt
am I not
about
watching
that.
this show?
I really did not
Wendy,
appreciate
you
that
need
because
to
there was a
watch
lot of
this.
problems
You
with the
need to
food.
stop watching that Flavor Flav show. You need to pay attention to this show.
I have to get off the
This
phone.
is way more entertaining than Flavor Flav.
Sandra, I have to go.
All right, how you doing?
How you doing? Hold on. Here I go. I'm going in. I am sitting here watching you. I got gaydar. The lesbian gaydar is not as good and refined as the man gaydar because that, to me, is to the T. Mm-hmm. I would have never in a million years. So they found. Does everybody in the world know this, or is this a world premiere?
I'm gonna be very honest with you. No, everyone in the world does not know this.
It's a world premiere. A world premiere. This just in. Zuluma Griffin, star of Project Runway, is a lesbian. A big old bulldagger. How you doing? All right.
Well, how you doing?
No, listen. So, is there a difference in how gay men are treated and how gay women are treated in terms of fashion?
Can I be very honest with you?
Please
when you're
do.
a gay woman and you're feminine looking like me, it doesn't really come into play.
Yeah.
Because the perception is that as a lesbian is that you can't dress, you're very masculine, and you have nothing to do with fashion.
There's something about those hush puppies, though, that doesn't, I mean, you know.
So to tell you honest, it really doesn't factor in much, believe it or not. Actually, of the three being black, a woman, and gay, gay has done nothing but good things for me. I've had more problems with the first two.
Yes.
So I don't think it really comes into play much.
Now, you in love?
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
Is she femme? Is she big suit and hush puppies like Ellen DeGeneres?
No, she's well. Ellen dresses nicely. Actually, she wears nice suits.
Ellen's attractive. Hello.
Yeah. Well,
you don't find Ellen attractive?
So yes. So is my honey. Beautiful freckles all over her face. Born a redhead.
Wow.
That model? No.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but not her, honey. No. How you do it? So she's wonderful. She's an editor. She works at a very big film lab, which I will not mention at this time.
Yes.
But we've been together for 3 years, and I love her dearly, very much, and I will be with her forever.
Oh,
to death do us part.
Gay love. Do you want to get married?
Actually, I am.
You aren't wearing a ring.
I never wear a ring.
Oh, are you pierced? I'm just anywhere. I'm just asking.
No tattoos, no piercing.
No jewelry, nothing. You just let your clothes speak for you. I see exactly what you're doing. She doesn't have so much as a Kabbalah string around her. Like nothing.
No.
Just let your clothes speak.
Believe it or not, I got my ears pierced for the first time 2.5 years ago.
Where are you from originally? New York?
I'm from New York. My mother's from Alabama. My father's from Florida. From the Panhandle, honey. It's the country. It's not Miami. It's very much the South.
She sounds fun. Where was I during this show? Can we clear off a few more phone calls? Just please, can we? Ooh, excuse me. Can we take a moment? Can we clear off some more phone calls? We have to wrap up. All right, very quickly. Hi, you're on with Zulema. Address your queen.
Hello.
Hey, it's Zulema on the phone. Go ahead.
Hi, Zulema. This is Denise from Newark. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing, Denise?
I was really pushing for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much.
What I wanted to talk about was the conflict with you and Nick when you but you got his
the model switch.
Somebody else asked about that on the text. Go ahead.
Okay, the model switch.
I missed that.
Can I tell you something? The most dramatic, blown out of proportion thing ever. They gave us the option. The winner was given the option to switch models. Mm-hmm. My model cannot walk. In the words of Tim Gunn, he called her an elongated marshmallow who's stiff as a board. Those were the words he used.
That's a good one.
And I recognized that. It seemed to me that the judges did not like her.
Yeah.
It was obvious she couldn't walk, so I switched models. Nick made way too much of it. He was crying. Mind you, Nick was friends with my model.
Wow.
Keying and so I said, you know what? I could get her kicked off the show, which I felt she was a trooper.
Yeah.
So I said, I don't want to get her kicked off the show. So I said, let me switch with someone who she's friends with. Well, had I known he was going to react the way he did, I would have just got her kicked off the show.
The next Dons and Divas
was ridiculous.
The next Dons and Divas extravaganza, I am walking the runway in a Zuluma Griffin original. That is it. I mean, if you'll have me, if you have time.
Can I tell you something? Anything for you, Wendy.
No, let me just ask you this. Do you make anything with Lycra? Lycra is my friend. I mean, not like leggings like I have on now.
Well, Jersey is my friend. So
does that show dimples? Yeah.
No, not matte Jersey. You could get not matte Jersey.
I don't want to wear Spanx. I like the nudity and then the outfit.
I sort of design like Valentino in the sense that I build bras into everything.
Oh, all right. Everybody.
I build corsets and bras, honey, so everything is held into place,
ZulimaGriffin.com. Follow this woman. I am so mad. I'm just meeting you, and I never watched you on TV. Wow. Everybody, Project Runway is over. She's on to the next phase of her life. Find out all about her, ZulimaGriffin.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Wendy, thank you so much for having me. Also, I want to formally invite you. Oh, too bad.
I was girl, right, for 10 years. Like half of it, I've been in jail like 5 years. I come home recently, right, and I come to find out now she's dealing with women. I don't have no problem with that, you know what I mean?
As long as you can be in on it.
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Mary J. Blige has an alter ego. when she raps, her name is Brooke. So the calm one rapping is Mary. The wild one is Brooke. That's what Beyonce says. The calm one is Beyonce. The wild one is Sasha. The calm one is Wendy. The man is Woody. And I've just learned today that the Woody button is broken. Can you please just try it one more time?
1, 2. Whoa, whoa. Bring me down or I'll create another character. Don't F with me. Let's play with the machine and see if we can make another character. I have to think of a name. Oh, this character's name is Bambi. She's very blonde and very busty. Play with the buttons. Let's see who else comes up. Turn the dial. Turn the dial. And, this is Bambi and Woody all in one. Oh boy. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh. Okay. So, remember the girl Lily from Advice Hour? The one with the football player? Nicole says, Wendy, was that chick Lily serious? The only reason that she's staying with the football player is because she's a gold digger. Dude knows how she gets down. That's why he's dogging her out. She needs a reality check up there in Chestnut Hill trying to be white for some loser, she says. How dare she say that she's got good hair and she isn't white enough? She's just as bad as those white gold diggers. Yeah, a lot of the girls were pretty mad at Lily when she called. We figured out the football player, I think. Well, thanks to Nicole in Rockland County. Nicole says that, now what team did he get traded from? The Tampa? To go to the Falcons. Okay, so we're thinking it's Warren Dunn. At least that's what Nicole from Rockland is thinking. Can you pull up a picture of Warren Dunn on the thing? That computer. Thanks, Darren. Shout out to Robert, who apparently has a pair of binoculars and was looking out of his window as I was walking across the street today. Because I'll be damned if you didn't capture my look. That was me walking across the street. Thank you, in furry boots and leggings, a cheetah coat, big hair, and a pair of sunglasses that I continually get compliments on. So crazy. I mean, to the point where people say, where did you get your glasses? Which I think is pretty nervy. Like I don't like to answer, where did you get? But look, they're big faced. But I love big glasses too. Like the Olsen twins, they're just doing it as a passing fad. For me, my hair and my glasses, this is my curtain of privacy against the world. When all else fails, zhuzh your hair. Yeah, the bigger your glasses, the more it says, stop, leave me alone. And I'm not really a glasses person because I think that people wear sunglasses a lot can also be misconstrued as deceptive, liars, otherwise not friendly and like that. But there are times when you need glasses. And I got these at Betsy Johnson. And these, I mean, compared to what glasses people charge for glasses, $225, $275, so on and so forth. If you ever get any Cartier glasses, you're going up $500, $800. Valentino glasses with the ice, they start at $575. These are like $100 at Betsy Johnson. I bought them with my niece when we were messing around at the mall the other week. We went to the Aventura Mall. Thank you, Alex. This was a good pick for your old Aunt Wendy. Oh, Aunt Wendy still got it. All right. She had never heard of Betsy Johnson, though. I put her up on that. I was like, wow. I said, well, you do well in school. This is where I'll take you. You get a nice prom dress here if your mom says okay. Now, they have those real, like a virgin prom dresses in there. Like prom dresses that aren't prom dresses. Is it prom season? Mm-hmm. The smart girl would save her ducats and then go get a Betsy Johnson dress for prom. Ugh. You will be the different one. Absolutely. Okay, so you guys, I do this new feature on the show. I don't know whether you guys are familiar with it or not, but I'm going to keep it going until you understand that every day at this time, it's time for 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. It's the plainest, most plain feature. Hit my theme music. There it is. Dreamgirls was first developed in 1998 to be a movie. It stopped before completion because of the failure of why do fools fall in love? Apparently that was a failure at the box office. They said, well, we're not going to put Dreamgirls out. But now, with the success of Ray, they say, you know what? We'll get an all-star cast and we're putting Dreamgirls out. So that's why they're doing it. Also, Selma Hayek happened to be the director of Prince's new video, Te Ama Corazon. That means I love you, sweetheart. Did I get that right, Poppy? Anyway, so Selma says that he wasn't a control freak, that he took direction very well, and he was relaxed, and it was a great experience. Jennifer Lopez, egads, has split with her longtime hairdresser, Orb. Do you pronounce the E? Is that Orbe? Orb. Too fancy for me. He charges $10,000 for hairstyles and whatnot. They say there was no fighting. It's just over between he and Jen. And BET saw its highest ratings in the history of BET for Little Kim Lockdown Show. 1.7 million viewers, giving the network the most watched series debut in its 25-year history. And that, one more thing. Fox has renewed the medical series House, co-starring Omar Epps, for a third season. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. I feel like maybe we can put a little something on that. I don't know what. Do we have to zhuzh it up? Does everything have to be zhuzhed up? Yeah, just keep the... No, it doesn't have to be zhuzhed up. That requires more work from all of us. Please. We got other things to do. Dear Wendy, how crazy did New York look last night, bragging that she slept with Flav and still got the boot, by the way. And she said, we made love. What? She damn sure did look crazy. I'll tell you what, she'd make a better guest on the show than Hoops until I got this fax right here. Hold on, Hoops. Because, Flav is no angel either. But why do I have a fax here? Oh, gosh. Bam. By the way, Hoops was in Philly over the weekend, and she and my older brother were getting pretty cozy. They exchanged numbers and all. So that left me wondering what's up with Hoops and Flav. Scandalous. Well, I mean, it's like people wondering what's up with Brigitte and Flav. I mean, you couldn't possibly think Hoops is riding this for any more than what she can get out of it, could you? Flav might very well want more. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out, is Hoops bisexual? Is she full-blown gay? And when can we get them both on this show? All right, so last night, if you missed the Flavor of Love on VH1, here's a little clip of New York telling Hoops about her and Flav being intimate.
Flav and I have been very intimate together. And it's not sex. I'm talking love making. Yes.
No, it's not, baby. It is. Bottom choice. Any that's gonna open her legs and let is gonna.
It wasn't. We weren't.
Okay.
We weren't. It was beautiful. We made music.
Somebody give me a bucket.
The most interesting thing about that clip is, what was it with all the humming? Is that the TV from the Pink Room that dropped on the floor?
It is what it is.
Okay, somebody needs to make sure that Dion Livingston, the general manager, and Check Cutter, and Hal Jackson, the thumbs up to all checks being cut, and Old Man Sutton, and Vinnie Brown, all hear the quality of our sound. This is Flav choosing Hoops. But
You said you won't be mad at me?
I won't be mad at you.
You said you won't be mad at me?
No.
Both of y'all said you won't be mad at me.
It is what it is.
Well, y'all, don't be mad at me. I'm gonna roll with Hoops.
Now, mind you, Hoops, I mean, New York didn't while out like I wanted her to. But I will be there in 2 weeks. VH1, that's brilliant of you. In 2 weeks, that's right, you have them broads all fighting. Why am I saying that? Woman of a certain age, but have them fighting, and hopefully we'll have a new TV by then. And we'll be able to get... Well, here's New York reacting to being eliminated. Oh, she's in the limo.
gonna kick me out of here? Like, he is with her. Like, she's with him. Oh, God. Why the did he do that? Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't want to get pissed at Flav. But he's an idiot right now.
You see, I can explain. Trev Hollywood, my brilliant production guy, has got this studio that he does his best with, and there's no lock on the studio. So that means that Taryn every day has got to walk the TV in and out of the room. The only lock is on the pink room door, and I'm telling you the truth because that's what it is. Now, I needed a TV for the show, and they said, we'll get you a TV. They got this TV, right, that I put in the office, Taryn. I'm sorry, it's not for you and your sound bites. And I said, you got to be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? We are a staple here at BLS. Here in New York, everybody. You've got to be kidding me that we can't have a TV for the pink room and a little tiny spit of something for Taryn to get sound bites off of. And then because there's no lock on Trev Hollywood's production door, she's got to, like a he-woman, lift the TV up every night and put it in the office. Taryn is only but a spit bigger than Little Kim. You're the same size as Little Kim. How many times do you think little Taryn has dropped this TV? At least 5. But it is what it is. How the TV for the pink room sat across in the parking garage for about 2 days because... No. Because... I don't know who does that at the radio station. I was like, I'm not dragging a TV across from the parking garage. Who does stuff like that? They said, well, Goose does it. I was like, Goose doesn't carry... Don't we have a carry TV department or something? You gotta be kidding me. I got mostly girls working in the office. The guys are like girls. Fellas, sorry, you doing. And nobody wants to break a nail. And Mr. Goose is just too refined to be carrying a TV. I just don't understand it. So that's why, let me hear some sound again. This is from Taryn's drop TV from the unlocked production room at our flagship station, the mighty WBLS. Yes. Anyway.
Together.
Oh, this is drama.
I'm talking love making.
Listen to the sound.
Yes.
No, baby, it is bottom choice. Any that's gonna open her legs and let is gonna. It wasn't. We weren't.
No, I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted.
We made music.
I'm so distracted by the humming. I just can't take it. I have a blind item for you guys, and I can't figure it out for the life of me. Help me with this one. Myra Panache uses the word playa a lot, so help me. Playa. You just can't leave her alone. Exactly, Myra. You're very juicy with your writing. This is Myra writing it. Playa, you just can't leave her alone. You know she's poison, but you keep going back. Your recent girlfriend, who you were seen in public with, left you because she found out about it. And now you're taking great precaution to make sure your present girlfriend doesn't find out about her. This known bad girl has a spell on you that you just can't break. No matter how hard you try, you keep going back. You can't shake her, despite the fact that she has caused upheaval among your family members. Our sources say you snuck into her building this past Saturday while your girlfriend was out shopping for you. Playa, admit it. You are whipped. And here's the hint. She says, hint, our playa has a new record out that's receiving airplay. Who's that? This word playa is Jermaine. Damn you, Myra. Why can't you be like John Murray and give us 5 hints? Damn you. Ooh. I went right back down. I gotta go find a cup. I'll be back.
Wendy, man.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
New York, and anybody that can hear it close by is finally here, baby. This is a special night, and I want you to be there to share the moment with me personally. Join me Thursday, March 16th, as WBLS 107.5 presents the red carpet premiere screening of my new movie, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. That's right, it's some of my best stand-up comedy work ever, and you can bring your entire family to enjoy it. Steve ain't cussing at all. I done this one for my mama. Yeah. So listen, for your chance to win tickets to the exclusive premiere screening presented by WBLS 107.5, home, you know it, of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Mm-hmm. And the Wendy Williams Experience. Excuse me. And Vaughn Harper at 7 o'clock. Let me talk to you about LA weight loss and all this damn water that I drink. Ugh. You know what? It's a beautiful thing, though. Drinking a lot of water is a beautiful thing because for some reason I feel in my body that I lose weight faster when I drink a lot of water, even when I mess up and I eat the wrong foods. There's something about water, the way it just emulsifies, the fat and the situation going on all up in here. And it just, drink your water. On LA Weight Loss, we have to drink 8-ounce glasses per day, 64 ounces of water. Per day. I like to drink 90 plus ounces of water per day, and I start as soon as I wake up in the morning. And I just have to tell you, if there's one thing from LA Weight Loss that actually a couple of things that I've really learned, because I also love to flavor my food with Mrs. Dash. I'm learning to tolerate Splenda, even though I think that Equal is the best sweetener ever invented. They like you to use Splenda when you're on LA Weight Loss. Also, with LA Weight Loss, I've learned to eat more vegetables than ever before in my life. I mean, I've had literally, and I'm not a vegetarian, and I will never commit to saying that I am, but I can go a meatless week with no problem. Not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about it. Like before I know it, I'm just like, wow. Wait, fish doesn't count, right? Like tuna fish? Okay, boom. I can do a meatless week with no problem at all. Thanks to LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. While it is true on LA Weight Loss, you can eat chicken, beef, veal. You can eat all that great stuff. Oh, you can also eat other great stuff like pasta, and, shrimp and, just great stuff. Great food. The freshness of the food is terrific. They encourage you, to shop on the outside of the grocery store. But if you have to, they prefer for you to use frozen, not canned anything. Not canned anything. They say, even if the can says low sodium, do not use it, do not use it. See, that used to be me. I used to, low sodium, okay. Frozen. Or fresh. They prefer fresh, but if you can't, you can't. Also, they allow me to eat cheese, so please. It's my favorite snack. 1-800-448-TRIM. LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. Thank you, LA Weight Loss, for changing my life. Everybody, tomorrow is the last trip to Puerto Rico, and I can tell you that trip is going to be accompanied with passes for Wendy Night in Newark, New Jersey for the Universal Circus on May 23rd. So what do you get when you make that phone call tomorrow? A pair of passes for Puerto Rico and some passes for... Oh, thank you. And some passes for the Universal Circus. I was distracted. I heard voices. So make sure that you listen for your chance to win. Let's go to the telephone. We can just take people. It's fine. We have the bonus hour to chat some more during the top of the hour. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
I was calling because I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Philly, and I want to get a procedure done because I have a birthmark that it's a big insecurity, and I'm afraid it causes cancer, and I need to know, like, a good, dermatologic surgeon. I'm in Center City.
I don't know. I don't know anybody who does a combination of both, and I wouldn't suggest just regularly going to a plastic surgeon because you'll want. Although I have to tell you, I saw on Dr. 90210 where they biopsied a mole before he did mole removals and surgery, and he did it all. But I would recommend, if you're talking about cancer and a mole, I would definitely recommend.
Because I've never really spoken to anybody, but see, everybody says, oh, well, it could cause cancer and this, that, and the third, and I'm just really scared. I mean, I was born with it. You know what I'm saying? I never had any problems, but. Yeah. I don't know. I'm skeptical about just going to anybody.
I don't know.
Who would know more about cosmetic surgeon people than you?
Well, see, the thing is that I could send you to Dr. Memeniscus, but I would be nervous unless maybe Memeniscus could recommend you to go to a dermatologist and then come back to Memeniscus for the actual surgical procedure. Is it so big that you have to get it removed at the surgeon? Because, I mean, I got a little tag mole. I just noticed right at my rib cage, and I'm not wearing this mole to Puerto Rico. I'm going right over to my dermatologist next week, and she's going to snip it off. And the way she does it, I'm like, well, for all that, I could take a pair of shears and a lighter, burn it to steam. She's done it before. I just cut it off.
Right.
It's the simplest procedure. I don't know what your mole is.
It's like the size of a quarter.
Wow. Does it hang off your skin?
No. No, it doesn't.
It sounds beautiful. Where is it?
It's on my face, like on my cheek.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's like, oh, it's so pretty, and I hate it.
Is it black?
Yes.
And it's flat?
Yes. And I'm very light-skinned. I'm Puerto Rican.
I have to tell you something.
Wow.
I would keep it.
Wow.
Really? Why?
Well, while it's true you will never be able to rob a bank, they will always remember you.
You are absolutely right.
But you're not up to no good. You're a fabulous woman. And what better way to have people remember your fabulosity by having this unique mole? That's my opinion.
I'm just insecure by it.
How old are you?
I'll be 24 in May.
Oh, gosh. How do you look outside of the mole? How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Below average. How much do you weigh?
I'm 150, but curvy.
You look like just any other Puerto Rican girl?
No. I have a round butt.
Like any other Puerto Rican girl?
No, I'm unique. I'm unique looking. People think that I'm mixed.
I would keep the mole. See, I was trying to make the mole stand out. Did you see where I was going with that?
Yeah.
The average chick, the mole. Like, you know what? Go to a bunch of dermatologists. Really, I would get that checked out at a dermatologist. I wouldn't even stop at a plastic surgeon. And Dr. Memeniscus is brilliant, but I would go to dermatologist and then, along with the dermatologist, work with a plastic surgeon and find some resolution. But I tell you what, I'd rather have a big black mole the size of a quarter on my face than a big red something or another that sprouts hair.
Right. I don't know. I just think I would be so much more prettier without it.
Why don't you try Dermablend? Put some Dermablend on it and test your luck.
It doesn't. I have tried everything.
Oh, God.
And it rubs off.
Girl.
That's my clothes get stained.
Preach to the choir. I know. Dermablend is not all
I don't
of that.
like it. I'm not happy. Everybody was quacking about it, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, go off. I don't know who to recommend down there. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask you the location on your face? The location?
It's on my cheek. It's on the right side of my cheek. Like, I don't know, like kind of near my earlobe.
Oh, it's back there?
Like on my jawline.
Oh, it's right there.
Right. And I don't know. And then, like, when I go places, I don't know. Like,
why don't you change your hair Why don't you change your hair so you have a side that zhuzhes down your face?
I know.
Like Bonnie from Bonnie and
Want me to
Clyde.
cut my hair.
Yeah, but you can get a Bonnie and Clyde finish off right here at your jawline. All right, go. She didn't cut. Ew. All right, I have to go. Bye.
Okay, have a good day. Oh, Wendy?
Yes?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Bye-bye.
Bye. Who's coming in? I spent too much time on that. I'm sorry. Jeez, when I don't spend enough time, you tell me, you're cutting people off. When I take time with people, you want me to hurry up. Gosh. Anyway, who wants to have some champagne? Who wants some drinks? Oh, exactly. Wednesday, I'm having a George Vasselli bottle popping soiree. It's going to be very special, and we're going to have free pours of George Vasselli for the ladies between 11 and midnight. If you think you'll like it, and I know you'll love it. There are 4 different levels of my champagne. Each one of my levels was rated, and then the collective rated the best new champagne off the shores of Champagne, France for 2006. It is brand new. The places that get it, it sells out quickly. It's got a beautiful linen label. It is a gorgeous bottle, a beautiful bouquet, a terrific presentation. I think you're going to love George Vasselli champagne. I've got the telephone number where you can call and reserve your bottles, because after I give you a pour on Thursday night, you're going to want more. It's like that first hit of crack. Wow. You know? You do? Oh, that was a trap. Now, see. It's going to be a nice affair, though, very sophisticated. It's at a place called The Loft Space on Wednesday night. It's on 29th Street between 10th and 11th. And I would love to see you there. I've got a telephone number if you would love to reserve your bottles. Now, my black, it goes from lowest to highest, I'm going to tell you. It goes black, then it goes gold, then it's platinum, then the rosé. Each one of my champagnes got over 100 over 90 points out of possible 100 points from the Beverage Tasting Institute of America. I'm about to go out to Los Angeles right after Puerto Rico. We got the big liquor czars are out there doing their thing, like the Magic Convention. You know what I mean? Like it's real. So who's drinking? Reserve your bottle, and I'll see you on Wednesday night. And I know it's the Laugh Factory nights. I will be breezing in and breezing right out. I have something else to do also that night. There's a couple. 917. I hate overbooking because I hate it. It's like, you know what I mean? 917 to reserve your bottle, though. 302-6117 or bottles. Catering's being done by Shawnee Caterer. Oh, yeah, we'll feed you, too. Oh, Shawnee's food is fabulous. S&S and JC Jace on the music. Oh, it's going to be a sweet little soiree at the Love Space on Wednesday night. West 29th Street between 10th and 11th. Very, very sexy. 917 for the bottle. 302-6117. Thank you very much. All right, we should continue with the break. And you and I have got the entire 6 o'clock hour to luxuriate in the bonus hour right here on the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
I got caught up in the bathroom because I was saying that, I ate a lot of food in Memphis, and I'm feeling real bad about it. But one thing that LA weight loss, I'm telling you, with the water and stuff. So my tester is, because I love to wear a string thong. And so, the tester is when the string gets lost in the fat on the side of your skin. That's what I'm saying. Oh. No digging, no losing. LA weight, all right. All right, so anyway, everybody, it's about time to go. I want to thank Zuluma Griffin from Project Runway. Thank you so much for coming in and entertaining. You were so entertaining, and so many of my coworkers and so many listeners. Zulema, I feel like I missed out on something really big by not watching Project Runway with you. Oh, what are you going to do? Nellie's mom is such a fan of her son's grills that she actually got the ringtone in her phone. Well, my people are such a fan of the grills that while we were in Memphis, we were over at the what do they call it, the Hoodrich Mall, and we went into a place called Mr. Goldman over there at the Southland Mall, the Hoodrich Mall they call it, and we got his and hers grills. And you will never see me wear mine, but you know what they're good for, girls? They're good for that costume. What? You throw your grills in and some different hair, all of a sudden I'm taking my grills to Puerto Rico and my cat trap weights. Oh. Watch. Thank you, Mr. Goldman. Shout out to everybody at the Hoodrich Mall. All right. Neo is about to get going with a movie, Step Show. It's going to be filming in Atlanta. He told us something about that. PETA wants Michael Jackson to relocate his Neverland animals someplace else. And, well, I know. And keep the crickets going for Michael Jackson. And one time, too, for C Murder. All right, here's the thing about C Murder. C Murder, man, you look like a killer. Dude, I don't know whether you did it or not, but you've been in jail a really long time. And I'm surprised that you got this far with your appeal. But he did. He was convicted of second-degree murder for the shooting death of a 16-year-old. Now, you can't judge people on looks and actions and all like that, but C Murder's name is Murder. My Dr. Memeniscus, he could take a teaspoon of fat from underneath each eye and he would just look so, like so rested. Just a little teaspoon. C Murder. This all followed an altercation outside of this club. He shot and killed, he's being accused of a 16-year-old boy there in Louisiana. He pled not guilty to murder and was held on $2 million bond. It was later revoked after it was claimed that he bribed 2 officers in the jail to smuggle him a cell phone so that he can, I don't know, call Monica or something. I don't know what he was doing. I know, I just dug that up from nowhere, right? Anyway, but congratulations to C Murder, because there's some sort of headway where he's about to see the light of day on bond. Word is bond, though. They're really trusting you not to run. And I wish you luck with your overturning. Heck, I didn't think he'd get this far. He got the people in Louisiana to, at least try to set him free on some bond. But it's easy to blame C Murder. I know.
If he did it, they'd be like, fry him. They probably didn't do it.
No, the 16-year-old was probably black, in which case they don't really care. It's it's black on black. One killed another. Who cares? But look at C Murder. He looks like he's been up all night plotting. Just right? With a good night's sleep and a couple teaspoons of fat. I'm telling you, Dr. Memeniscus could hook you up. Yeah, I like his family though. I like his brothers and stuff like that. I never met C Murder, but he's got a murderous thing about him. What else did I want to share with you guys before leaving? Okay, in conclusion, nobody saw Soul Train, nobody cares. Michael Douglas is talking real tough. Do I have a moment to talk about old man Douglas? He's putting it down. Did you read this in the newspaper today? I don't know what it is. All I know is shout out to all the older people. I can't wait to be older, because then you can say whatever you want and get away with it. Michael Douglas is 61 years old. That's old enough to be considered young, but old enough to be considered, let old man Douglas talk. Okay? So here he is talking about Brad and Jen Aniston and then Jolie. I don't know about Brad Pitt leaving that beautiful woman, Jennifer Aniston, to go hold orphans for Angelina Jolie. I mean, how long is that going to last? Yo, old man Douglas is crazy. Exactly. Then he goes on, he talks about Renee Zellweger. He says, you learn to respect something of value and nurture it and treat it well. I mean, don't ask me what happened with Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney. I don't know how you get married for 4 months. And Julia and Lyle Robertson Lovett, he's talking about. There must be some incredible things that you find out one night. And I mean incredible, and I don't know what. So then they, who else did he talk about? Damn. Well, that's enough. Old man Douglas is putting it down. You just think you think you're so old though that we don't know about. How you doing? All right.
How you doing?
Ow. Cat Daddy. Ow. You doing? Try to disguise it as I'm a sexually addictive when you were married to Deidre. Addicted to what? Addicted to the dills. by Michael Douglas. Oh, man. I gotta go. Before old man Douglas buys the station, you know, that Douglas family, they get and sends me home. All right, don't forget, everybody, the Wendy Williams Experience website has your people poll question. Are you and your mate shacking up, living together, living in sin? And I'll answer that question for you tomorrow as per your answer for the people poll question. In the meantime, I love you for listening today. Take care of one another. Bye-bye.
These party people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of stuff, especially being a woman, there's a lot of stuff that you can get away with when you're 60 that you can't get away with like when you're 20, 30, 40, like that. One of those things is the wrong color eyeshadow. Because everything, when you're 60 and 70 and 80 years old, everything is just, people, for whatever reason, are amazed that you're still doing the damn thing. Your wig can be crooked, and your eyeshadow, you can have lipstick on your teeth, and you can say inappropriate things. And people are just glad to have you in the room. They're just glad to have you. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my God, I'm going to be so out of order, and I know exactly how I'm going to be because I'm plotting on it now. I've always plotted on it. Older women have always said inappropriate things to me. I'll never forget in college, my Aunt Marilyn. Aunt Marilyn, you're finally an older woman. Back then, you were my mother's friend, Aunt Marilyn. Aunt Marilyn grabs my Fendi bag when I was in college. And so she says, and my parents, you know, mind you, they're paying the tuition. They didn't know I smoked. So I had a Fendi bag, and the kind of bag comes into the picture because she looks at it, she sees it on the floor. She says, oh, Wendy. This is how she talks, like my mother. They went to college together. She, my mother, and Honor Sell, who happens to be Lisa Carnegie's mother, right? The three of them. They all talk alike. Oh, Wendy. I love your Fendi bag. Do you mind if I touch it? Yeah, as she's getting up to reach it and touch it and look at the inside, you know. She's all up in the lining. There's my pack of Newports. Exactly. Oh, I didn't know you smoked Newports. And she picks them out. And at the time, she and my mother smoked Merritts, you know. Oh, anyway, my mother shot me the look, and that was that. An inappropriate thing from a person that was older than me. I love that. I can't wait to be inappropriate. Yeah, I can't wait to wear crooked hair, lipstick on my teeth, blue eyeshadow, and say inappropriate things. Cheers to you, women of a certain age. If I'm lucky enough to live that long, I can't wait to be amongst your ranks. All right, everybody, keep it here. What's up? Bonus hour. It's coming up next on 107.5 WBLS.
Here's what's happening at 107.5 WBLS. Celebrating 35 years of service and connecting with our community.
107.5 WBLS presents the premiere of Steve Harvey's family film, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet, in theaters March 17th. Listen to win your tickets to the WBLS exclusive screening. BLS. Gallop into the Brooklyn Children's Museum for Joshua's Journey, a hands-on exhibit where kids can experience a Wild West adventure. Now through May 14th. For more information, call 718-735-4400. BLS. This calendar is brought to you by the GED Connection, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 a.m. and 12:30 p.m.
For more information, log on to WBLS.com.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Hey, this is Jenna Jameson, and I'm the #1 porn star in the world. A toe is a toe.
This is Lil' Kim, Big Mama Queen B.
Hey, it's Corinne Steffens.
Oh, what's up? This is Heather Hunter, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. It's time to get nasty.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Where anything goes.
Wow.
Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour going to last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. Wendy, man. Here it is. It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Hey, everybody. Dear Wendy, I need your help in making a tough decision. Which lube should I use? That was my lotion. I'm 28 years old. I'm a woman with 2 children, ages 11 and 9. I'm pregnant with my 3rd child. My boyfriend, who I live with, doesn't know that I'm pregnant, but my dilemma is like this. I was cheating on my boyfriend with a coworker of 4 years. So not for 4 years she was cheating, but this is her coworker of 4 years. The coworker knows I'm pregnant, but he wants me to get an abortion. Wendy, I've had, 4 abortions. 2 while I was a teenager, and the other 2 in between my 2 kids. Now, I know it's a sin before God to... I'm not going to go into all that part. Wendy, my coworker asked me out on Saturday night to dinner at Red Lobster. While we were having dinner, he said that he had something to tell me and that maybe I wouldn't believe him. But Wendy, he confessed to me that he was gay. And that the waiter who served us, hold on, keep it going. The waiter who served us is his longtime partner of 10 years. And he also went on to tell me that the reason why he brought me into the restaurant was because he had told his boyfriend and asked him for his forgiveness. Wendy.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
See, she's asking for one of those cheesy biscuits right upside her head right now. Wendy, I asked him, why is he doing this to me? And he said he didn't want anything to do with me. He just used me to introduce to his mother. Oh, see? Oh. To his mother. And that he didn't want his mother to know that he was gay. And that he is gay. And he has been gay for all of his 44 years of life. Wendy, I'm going to tell his sister, who lives in Harlem, to tell his mother all that he told me. Wendy, my question to you is, do you think I should abort this baby? I'm Christian and a Sunday school teacher.
Wow.
But I don't want another sin on my shoulders for abortion. Please, Wendy, help me make a good decision on what to do. That's from Kayla. Kayla, I cannot make this decision for you. Absolutely not. I will say this, Kayla. To be teaching anybody is a sin. At 28 years old, with 4 abortions, and then 2 kids under your belt, and 1 growing in your body.
Wow.
Keep that little Sunday school thing between you and the pastor, please. Kayla, I can't tell you what to do. I can't.
I have one thing to say.
How you doing?
No, this is terrible. And she cheated on her boyfriend. So that means if she goes along with the and has the baby, the boyfriend's going to find out. And she and her 2 other kids, by probably 2 different men, maybe. 11 and 9. She said she had 2 abortions between the children. So she's all scraped up. No telling what this one's going to turn out like. Yeah, you made your bed. You have to lie in this. I don't know what to tell you. Except for whatever you do, after it's done, get your tubes tied. And leave men alone. And focus on what you want out of life, Kayla. There's more to life than, men, babies, and abortions. And at 28 years old, it is not too late for you to start learning what that more is. Miss Thing, who's 44, saw her coming. You know what I mean? And they do this to us. They use us just to introduce. She's so wrapped up, though, in men, babies, and abortions and stuff. He was probably switching from left to right, and she probably never recognized.
Ow.
just running up in you with no condom, and you let it happen while you already have a boyfriend that you live with. Kayla, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry to hear about your situation. The thing I love about Steve Harvey is that he's speaking out about his divorce. So now it's safe to speak out about. And I'm just going to speak out about it in a this just in manner so you don't get anything twisted. Steve Harvey has briefly mentioned the big D word on his syndicated radio show and used it as the butt of some self-deprecating jokes on Fridays at the Nabob dinner in Washington, D.C. That's a national... I've never been invited. Some black thing with broadcasters. All the biggies go there. All the check writers, all the big jocks, all that other kind of stuff. I've never gone. I think I've been invited maybe a half a time. I'm not even sure. But he gives details of his divorce in a December issue of Jet magazine. Maybe this is Steve calling. This is his quote. "I'm divorced now after 17 years of dating and marriage with the same girl, but we're still friends. It was nothing volatile or anybody else involved or anything like that. We're still friends and all, and I still love her." He and his wife were married for nearly 10 years. He continues to say, "She's the mother of my son, Winton, one of my greatest gifts, and she helped me to get where I am. So I will never say anything negative about her, ever." As for moving on and jumping back into the dating scene, he says that he isn't seeing anyone at the moment, but wouldn't rule out meeting someone nice in Puerto Rico. No, he didn't say that part. I threw that part in. He said he wouldn't rule it out if a nice woman came, or the right woman came across his path. He says, here's his quote, "I'd be open to having a relationship." So now, if you have any questions, ask Steve, because Steve is talking.
NABOB is the National Association of Black-Owned Broadcasters.
Whatever. Another organization that I know nothing about. No, actually, it goes on in D.C. every year. And the reason that I've never gone is because it takes time from me being here on the radio. And even though it's a really prestigious thing, I actually have been invited. Since I've been here at WBLS, I was never invited prior to that. So, thank you, WBLS people. They're real good about, inviting me, propping me up and having me do stuff, here for the radio station and everything. Like I'm doing something on Wednesday, some Madison Avenue advertising thing. And, my bosses, they just said, can you just come to this thing and just introduce, give them the Wendy for 15 minutes and then you can go on about your business. I said, you got my car? All right, I'll be there. No, so I get asked to do stuff. But it's hard to do stuff from out of town. I mean, I have enough out-of-town stuff doing as it is. I don't know how Steve gets it all done. He likes flying around, and he's also on in D.C., a city that won't have me. So he was able to go down to Nabob, you see, and still do his morning show the very next morning. He's brand new in D.C. We're suing the Randy Robinson experiment on Showtime. Or I want a big fat check to be a consultant on the show. Like I want something. I want money or no show. What do you think? Do I have a leg to stand on? Can you believe Randy Robinson's best friend's name is Liza Carnaby? Like my Lisa Carnegie? Can you believe that? And she's all tall and loud and stuff. And she's all on the DJ, all on the radio, making celebrities upset. And she's all like,
wow.
Her big sister is conservative and an attorney. Ugh. Exactly. There's just something very smoldering to me about Wilmer Vladimirama. It is. He and Lindsay are back together again. In the meantime, they're saying that she's got an insatiable sex drive. But she's saying, no, that's not true. Yeah, it's easy to say that about people. I believe her when she says, no, these are people I had crushes on. Like, you have a crush and you move on. If you voiced every crush that you ever had, girls, you'd sound like a slut too. You know what I mean? Boy, Linda Evans, she's gotten some kind of plastic surgery. I'm going to tell you now. If this is the Star magazine, and Linda Evans she's gotten that lip thing. Her lips are big now. And she's gotten a lot of Botox on her forehead. It looks like she got a facelift. Her hairline starts way back here like Peebo Bryson's. She's 63, though. You know what? Oddly, I don't think she looks bad for 63. It's just that you can see the plastic surgery if you knew Linda Evans from Dynasty before. See, Dynasty's about, you can tell, you can see. I think the biggest change, though, is that her hair is thin terribly, and she really does need a Raquel Welch wig or something. She really needs maybe a piece or something. I can't wait for this Dynasty reunion. Joan Collins is all 72 and looking great. They say she had a forehead lift, lip filler, and laser treatment. Yeah. So, I guess we can take telephone calls. Sean Connery is, he's undergone surgery to remove a tumor in his kidney, and he's back home in the Bahamas, recovering. 75. Thank God, at that age, it's the anesthesia that'll get you. Isn't he the one who beat the stew out of his wife? Yes, for many years. Mm-hmm. And had the nerve to say in a article one time something to the effect of, hey, every once in a while a woman needs that. You got to show her, keep her in line, show her who's boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help us keep the subway system clean and litter-free.
Well, let me get you off the phone quickly. Hi, who's this? Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Hello. Hello. Oh, all right.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, speaking.
It's Junebug, Wendy. How you doing?
Hey, Junebug.
Listen, child, that girl Caitlyn, that is a straight mess. I heard the whole topic. That is so ugly. But you know what? I would bring his little house right on down, and I would go to Mama and let Mama know exactly what it is.
But that's not a very Christian thing to do.
Oh, it wasn't Christian for her to cheat on her boyfriend either. It wasn't Christian for her to have them abortions between kids either.
Don't you love how some Bible thumpers just thump that Bible when it's convenient for them and live their lives like straight up what?
Hoes.
Yeah.
But listen, and then I was watching Oprah today. Jada looks well.
Janet.
Jada Pinkett.
Oh, Jada.
She looked well today on Oprah.
Well, no, I always think that she looks good. I just think that, she's got a very hardened edge. What was she wearing today?
Oh, she had on some jeans and I think a pink top. Her hair, the weave that she had, whoever did that, they did a marvelous job.
No, well, the majority of that is her hair. I mean, she might get a couple of tracks to finish off the bottom, make it look, nice and healthy. But Jada's got great hair.
She looked really good today because, before when I was seeing her look like her neck, you could tell she was aging by her neck. But Mama looked like she done got some of that pulled back or something because she looked really good. Serena and Regina, whatever them twins, they looked at a mess.
Well,
the tennis twins, they need to go somewhere and get their hair done for real. That
twins.
Helmet they had on today, that thing looked horrible.
Oh, Miss Junebug, thank you so much for reporting.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye, Junebug. So, Puffy's going to have a reality show, guys, and I was telling everybody about this earlier. It's going to be called Celebrity Cooking Showdown. It's a 5-night reality series. It's going to pair a professional chef and a celebrity to do a 3-course cook-off. So it'll be like Wolfgang Puck is paired with Queen Latifah. And they will battle, Kat Core and Nelly. I don't know what Puffy has to do with it, but other than producing it, he's producing it. But, he always has to be a part. So, yeah, it's for NBC. It's going to be on in April. The sexiest trend going on right now is young men learning how to cook, Puffy says. There's nothing more sensual than a man cooking for his woman. We wanted to do something that fit that trend in the marketplace. Yeah, that is very sexy. I remember when I was on that bed rest, my husband would, make me meals, bring them to me, all pregnant in the bed, and then leave the house and go jump off. So what the hell was the point? You read my book. You know my pain. You know our story. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the food was so good, and he would make the food. I had this assistant, Tisa. Tisa would go get the food, according to what he wanted to make for me, all special stuff. And I was just laying and adjustating and laying and adjustating. Microphone right by my side. Only got up for 15 minutes a day, so I divide my 15 minutes, 2 minutes to brush teeth, then get back in the bed. Rest, because I have a weak cervix. You stand too long, the baby will start popping through. I'll see a foot. You have to get back. Not time. Wow. So I'm just laying and adjustating. And I had the contraction reader right there in the house 3 times a day, wrapping it and contracting and waiting for the contraction headquarters to call me up and tell me everything's normal, because I couldn't see anything. All I saw was a line moving back and forth. Didn't know what that was. Back then I could smell. So I'm smelling all the garlic and everything emulsifying, and just, a real Emerald Lagasse of the hood. You know what I'm saying? The food would just come up and down the steps. I gained 103 pounds when I was pregnant. 103 pounds. That's right. Wow. Just laying and adjusting. Sop it up. Just so nice. Only to fill me up so I can get the itis and sleep until he came home from finished jumping off. Ugh.
Wow.
Yes, pregnancy to me represents good and bad. Well, it's okay now. You see me joking with it. If it wasn't okay, I couldn't talk about it. Absolutely not.
Hello?
Oh, hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, I'm calling because I'm an attorney in New Jersey, and I have advice for the girl who called on Friday.
Okay, what did she ask about?
She was the twin sister. I know how to get her a job.
Refresh. Is this the twin that the other twin is...
Ruined her credit, her criminal history, everything.
Right, go.
Okay, well, what she needs to do is have her employer, instead of doing a regular background check, do a fingerprint check, because they are different in their fingerprints.
Perfect.
Yes. And she can actually do something else.
What?
She can go to, if they're federal charges, then to the federal agency. If they're state charges, state agency. And she's going to get a letter from them saying that she's been fingerprinted by them, and they're not looking for her.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's great. Where do you practice?
At a small firm in Cranford.
Okay.
Yep.
How long have you been practicing?
Just 2 years.
Well, what's your name, counselor?
Lisa.
Well, Lisa, what's your last name?
I can't give all that out. I might get in trouble.
Oh, well, thank you, Lisa, for listening to the show.
No problem. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could help.
Yes, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was good. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you today?
Love you. I'm okay.
Good.
I have 2 things. A couple months ago, I called you because my boyfriend cheated on me, had a baby, blah, blah, blah. I finally left him.
Good.
I know sometimes as women we need the shock factor, and I got that. Anyway, secondly, I also have thyroid disease. And after having my thyroid removed, I have this huge scar. My daughter's so sweet. She called it my smile. But when I look at it, it's like right in the center of my neck.
Yes.
My skin keloid. I want to know what can I do to get rid of that. And it's ultra sensitive. I can't even put my necklace on because it's ultra sensitive.
But you want to know what? I've been faced with, I might have to possibly get mine removed and the whole, scar thing. And I didn't think anything about it. No, I didn't think anything about it. I mean, because I want to live. Like I want to live and I want to be as healthy as I possibly can. And a scar right here. Here's the thing.
Right in my neck.
I know. Here's the thing. Where do you live?
Brooklyn.
You need to find a dermatologist who specializes in keloid reduction. I don't know about full removal, but try reduction. In addition, your dermatologist, if not a dermatologist, then a plastic surgeon, will tell you, I forgot the name of the tape that I was using. It was just for scar. It wasn't for keloid. It was for scar. Huh? Silicone pads.
Like a tan-colored Band-Aid?
Yes, the silicone pads.
Okay.
But in the meantime, go to a dermatologist and find out about, bringing down that keloid. I'll tell you what, I've never keloid in my life. When I got burned getting in the tanning bed over at Hollywood Tans, my own fault, because I guess I didn't read the fine print, so no, I didn't sue. I felt all the heat going to one spot on my stomach, and what I ended up being left with was a darkened, raised scar about 1 inch by 1 inch. It keloid. What I did was I went to my dermatologist, Dr. Janine Downey, and she kept giving me, I think they were laser treatments. I'm not exactly sure. She gave me treatments to bring down the raisedness. It never made the scar go away, but it brought down the raisedness. And then I went and got me a tattoo. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So I need to see a dermatologist.
At the very least, somebody to bring it down. Then you might be able to derma blend over it.
And what I do with my thinning hair, I mean, it looks like I'm having, what's that thing called? I don't know, that skin condition. My hair is thinning so badly.
Alopecia, I know.
Yeah.
We get that. We get that when we're sick with the thyroid disease. We get thinning hair. Well, you know what? You need to get yourself some snap-in hair. Or a wig.
I think so.
You know what? Do anything but a weave, because with the few little tendrils that me and you have left, we're not trying to pull the rest of them out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, it's good talking to you.
The hair is going to cost.
I know. It costs now. I know.
Because we get our hair for medical reasons, then it becomes vanity reasons.
Right.
But, we get it for medical reasons.
All righty. Well, thanks for all your help and your advice.
Thank you. Now everybody's looking at the radio like two bald bitches talking. But it's not like
and my
that.
daughter's so cute. She's like, Mommy, you need maybe comb it this way or comb it that way. I'm like, just leave me alone, okay?
Oh, wow. Yours got really thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I try to keep it a little bit long, but my friends say, well, cut it, might make it look fuller. But to me, it just showed my scalp.
No,
like,
do you want to know what? That at least makes a ponytail enough to answer the door for the ups man. Like, I don't cut, but what I do is I add to pounds and pounds and pounds. And because it's for medical reasons and then vanity, I tend to add more hair than I probably should. It looks, because since now we can buy it, you know what I mean?
I know. Okay.
Like, I've gone crazy. But you know what? Here, try this place, okay? It's on 59th Street. And she specializes in, people like me and you, people who are very, very serious about our fake hair. Hannah's wigs and such.
Okay.
She's got clip-in hair. She's got, the mesh wigs. She's got synthetic. She's got human. She costs, be ready with an easy $750.
Okay.
And you can
that hair, you don't throw that away. That's something you keep. That's an investment. So it might be worth it.
Exactly. And Hannah's is, you ring the door. She's a wonderful Asian lady. You ring the door. She comes to the door and she'll let you in and sit down. And some of the most famous women around town go there. I've seen them. All four of us lined up snatched. Waiting for
Hannah's hair and such?
Hannah's hair.
Okay.
And, I think I always just call it Hannah's. It might be Hannah's wigs, Hannah's hair. Hannah's. It's on 59th Street.
I'll Google it. All righty.
Yeah, over at 2nd Avenue. Tell her that I told you. She's not going to give you a discount. She never does.
No, I know they don't.
Yeah, it'll just make her she won't be nervous at the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome.
Bye. Have fun in Puerto Rico. I thought I'd be going. I couldn't even go online. That whole weekend is like $900.
Yeah, well, no,
because your guys are going to be there.
Now the whole weekend is booked, yeah. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The reason that I said she won't be nervous is because it's the Upper East Side. And, old habits die hard. No, Hannah's white. A lot of the women that go there are Jewish, though. What's the strain of Jewish person that wears the wigs? The women, they stay swathed in hair because the husband's something with the religion. Anyway, a lot of them. And a very well-known actress in the black community goes there. I've seen her. And two of your favorite news people go there too. And one of them, I walked in one day and she looked up, she saw me. She was like, oh, she tried to bury her hand in her head. And so as Hannah was walking over to the door to open it up, me, always the clown. As Hannah was walking over the door and the newswoman's hand was buried in her head, like, oh, crap. And she was the only one in there, right? As she was sitting there and Hannah was coming to the door, I unclipped all of my hair and had all my clips in my hand. And when I got in, I'm going to just pretend her name is Kelly. I said, hey, Kelly! Bam! And I threw my hair down on the floor. I said, it's Wendy! Wow. Yeah, I disarmed her by snatching bald, and she laughed, and that's our own little secret. Hello?
Hello, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, this is Sean.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm calling about your blind item. I don't know if you figured it out. I thought it was Ray J and Corinne, because she's not with Bill Maher anymore. And remember the whole family upheaval, and he's still.
I know. I was thinking about
you've got something on the radio right now.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Maybe that is it.
How you doing?
All right. Thank you for calling.
Okay,
bye-bye. So let's talk about Star Jones. Here's her statement regarding Hasidic Jews. That's it. Star is speaking out, and I have a statement regarding her leaving The View. She says, that's silly. We've been together for 9 seasons. It's the best chemistry on TV. Everybody wants to duplicate it, and they've tried many times and failed. I'm not even concerned about that. Good, Star. Stay where you belong. Hi, Wendy. This is LaShawna from New Jersey. You have what we call anosmia, loss of smell. In most cases, this results from head injuries. Head injuries? 1/3 of the cases result from zinc deficiency. The cure is the right form of zinc supplement. Nah, I'm right with it. I mean, I haven't smelled for 2 years. Quite frankly, I don't miss it, because when we walk into some places and when people talk about I can get in a cab, no problem. I still squinch up my nose, though, only because I remember what it used to smell like, so I can't help but squint. I can walk in a pissy elevator and not even sweat it. I don't even want to smell anymore. I don't even want to smell. I'm not taking any damn zinc. I'll take the zinc. I'll be able to smell. I'll lose the last few stalks of my hair, and then I won't have anything to attach my clip-in hair. Nope. Did you hear about James Earl Jones? Oh, he got gangster with the hug. People don't understand that the killer, that's a great way to kill, to hug. It is. And whether you realize it or not, James Earl Jones has gotten flack for years for being married to a white woman. And black men that marry white women, he doesn't know who's the next crazy black woman to approach him with a knife and hug him and, plunge it. Well, I'm just saying. And I don't believe for a minute that his wife doesn't want him to hug anybody. But that's a good one, James. So they say in the New York Daily News that don't try to hug it out with James Earl Jones. His wife gets upset when women embrace him. A spy spotted the deep-voiced Verizon pitchman in an elevator being accosted by an overzealous female fan who wanted a squeeze. The woman was lunging for him with her arms stretched out. James Earl, meanwhile, was backing away, panicking, and he told her, I don't hug. So the woman said, oh, come on. And he told her, no, my wife won't like it, but I'll autograph something. Are you from the South? She says, no, I'm from Jamaica. And then he said, now, Southern women like to hug, but I didn't know Jamaican women hug too. I'm from Mississippi, but my wife is from Wyoming, so I can't hug you. Yeah, that was just making small talk. He was panicked. He's stuck in an elevator with the crazy woman who wants the hug. She won't take no for an answer. Everybody in Memphis liked to hug, too. I wasn't doing any hugging, though. You know what I do? I do the handshake and stiffen up my forearm. You know what that is? When you're handshaking, you stiffen up the forearm. You can't read it in my face, but my strength is saying, stop. Stop. I feel you pressing against, but I weigh way more than you, and I am way bigger than you. Stop. Look at all the tension in my fingers. Can you see the tension? Stop. I just gotten turned off to the hugging with all, my mind goes crazy with, what the hell people could be doing during a hug. Throwing anthrax on you, pulling a clip-in hair out, right? Needling you like Dart Man from the 90s. Wow. Coughing and giving you hepatitis. You go home and this is the same lips that you kiss your baby. Call me paranoid today. I want to live. And everybody's going to die at some point, but let it be my own damn fault. Not something that I could have prevented. Like stiffening my forearm. I stiffen it. Look, give me a handshake, Goose. I'm going to show you what I do. Act like you're trying to come in. No, act like you're trying to come in for a hug while you... Oh! See that? See that? I stop it right there. And I used to, when I started doing that, you used to read it in my lips because my lips would go like that. But Botox. Right. Now everything's just frozen nice. Like that. So I understand what James Earl Jones is talking about. You just never know. That could have been somebody not liking that he's married to his wife. All right, we need to take a break. When we come back, gotta talk about Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. Alicia Silverstone, too. We'll talk about her. I'll review some of the other events of the day. Did any of you people see The Sopranos last night? Does anybody care to talk about it? Does anybody want to talk about the Soul Train Music Awards? All right, well, let's talk about it. Next on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
What it do, what the business is, man. It's your boy Young Jeezy. You're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS. Yeah.
Keep your head up, Jeezy. I see Blowout is coming for a new season. I just love that Jonathan. He's a big pill to swallow. It took me some time getting used to him, but now I will be right there. And I have to tell you something. I never watched Project Runway. I have no idea until today who Zuluma Griffin was. Now I know exactly who she is. She's a woman going places.
How you doing?
And she happens to be a lesbian. But she's a woman going places. If you were a big fan of her on Project Runway, you need to know that she is being featured in Brooklyn Fashion Week, and she's also being featured in New York Fashion Week in September. To find out all that Zulema Griffin is up to, go to Zulema, Zulema, ZulimaGriffin.com. Now, about Bravo. They haven't had anything that truly captured me since Queer Eye from the Straight Guy. And even that, I would only be in and out. I would wait until the weekend and I would watch it, like 10 episodes, the whole day while the guys are out. I'm around the house hammering and sewing and stuff. But this new show, The Real Housewives of Orange County, it's like the real life Wisteria Lane at 10 p.m. every Tuesday night and Blowouts at 9. Tuesday's about to be hot on Bravo. Oh, who am I kidding? In my mind, I would like to be there. Dear Wendy, I'm going to Puerto Rico, and I heard earlier that your photographer from Dons and Divas will not be present. My fiance's a photographer and will be doing it for free if you'd like. He loves to take pictures of the outdoor nightlife and entertainment. Don't worry, we already have our tickets for Puerto Rico. We're just waiting your word. Contact me at Hotmail, Yahoo, what you all do, .com. Here's the thing. There's already a photographer going to Puerto Rico. Cooley, who happens to be a fabulous celebrity photographer. Cooley just does... His pictures are great. Cooley, cheers to you. But he just asked today about going to Dons and Divas to take pictures. WBLS already has all that stuff locked down. And I know Question Mark already has a photographer locked down that's going down there. Now, I take it then your husband will just be taking pictures of the nightlife. Or, taking pictures, which is great. People will be having a good time. I just have one request. Just one request. So it's just one request. I mean, LA weight loss does what it do, but I am not ready for pictures around the pool. Not from your camera, not from my mom's camera, not from... All right, from my own personal camera, I can look at that. But do you know what I'm saying? It's just I just don't want pictures around the pool, that's all. I don't mind, we're up in the club, popping bub, having fun. Everybody's dressed. There's no butt hanging out. No, like none of that. Like, I'm very serious. I mean, you laugh. I'm very serious about that. I wouldn't do it to you.
It's a private island. Leave all that home.
What? It's a private island what?
Leave everything home. Leave the cameras at home.
No, people are going on a vacation. They want to take pictures. I understand that. Well, there's a lot of people that like to take those too. So earlier yesterday morning, Baby Blue, or not yesterday, the other week, actually Thursday morning, Baby Blue was shot in the parking lot of Rooms to Go and killed. This is the same Baby Blue that stabbed Bobby Brown's nephew in the neck. Oh, I know people are listening to the show now like, what? What? I know. Wow. In Justin's restaurant, I might add, he was stabbed in the neck. Yeah, Puffy's place in Atlanta. That's how it's going down. So Baby Blue's real name is Marcus Dixon, and he was apparently fatally shot in the parking lot of Rooms to Go. Well, Marcus was attending a party with his girlfriend, who happens to be a radio personality in Atlanta. I've never heard of her, DJ Emperor Circe. I don't know who that is. Anyway, they were at a place called the Living Room Nightclub. So when these two left the party, apparently the ex-girlfriend jumped in her car and decided to follow him. So Baby Blue pulled over in the parking lot of Rooms to Go like, what? And she said, I'll tell you what. No word on who shot, no word on what happened. There are conflicting stories coming from every which way. But all Blue Da Vinci from the BMF wants you all to know is that Baby Blue was his boy, but he is not Baby Blue. Blue Da Vinci is alive and well and with Koch Records and doing the damn thing. Blue Da Vinci, Blue Da Vinci's alive and well. Baby Blue is gone. But before his death, he was facing charges for stabbing the nephew of Bobby Brown in the neck in May during an altercation at Justin's restaurant owned by Puffy. It was during a birthday party for Mr. Brown, for Pop Brown. Ronnie's my song! Ronnie's my song! Wait, didn't Being Bobby Brown come on Bravo? What, am I kidding me? Was I talking about Blowout? No, Being Bobby Brown. Yeah, that's my show. Anyway, it was a party for Pop Brown. And then a fight broke out in Justin between 4 or 5 men, members of Bobby's entourage, they say. According to police witnesses, at the fight apparently was sparked by someone bumping into someone else. The white people are looking at the radio like, oh my goodness. Negroes. Is it always about the bump? Please, I've been to the Hunka Bunka Ballroom. I know what goes on with you all, too. It's about the bump there as well. 2 men with Brown's entourage, 2 men with Brown's group were stabbed in the neck. And Baby Blue was accused of slashing and stabbing one of them, who happened to be Bobby's nephew, Shane. Well, now Baby Blue is passed on. Blue Da Vinci is alive and well, and Bobby's preparing for the next season of the show. I don't know what happened with the nephew. Britney Spears is putting an end to Kevin Spenderline, as they call him in today's post. It's like, if you have to do this much, is it really worth holding on to him? I mean, really. She has him on a budget. Here's the quote. Each month he will be allotted a certain amount of money for personal use, i.e. clothes, nightclub, booze, and day-to-day activities. Any big items, cars, and trips that go over the allowance need to be approved by Brit herself. Gotta be kidding me. I understand she's trying to curb his spending habits, but how about him just getting a job or them just getting a divorce? I know that they have their second child on the way. Everybody's denying it, but, there's a considerable change in the paunch in her belly. I'm riding with the second child. Michael Jackson, I got ready to call him Mike. It just doesn't sound right when you call him Mike, though, does it? Sounds too manly. Michael Jackson he has less than 24 hours. He has until 5 o'clock tomorrow to come up with $100,000 in penalties and $306,000 in back pay for nearly 50 employees at Neverland who haven't been paid. And the state has stepped in to try to settle the matter. And it is very serious. Roger Freeman over at Fox News has reported that Janet and her business advisors visited the Neverland Ranch last week to discuss a possible bailout plan for Michael. Exactly. Janet has reportedly already shelled out $80,000 in back mortgage payments on the Encino house. And she also offered to pay for the funeral of 54-year-old Johnny Jackson. That's the dead Jackson, the drummer. We talked about him. If they don't comply, then we file suit to get a judgment. It's pretty clear that they owe money. We've got all these wage claims. People are telling me they haven't been paid from December 19th. Wow. That's when Michael fled to Bahrain. Wow. He is aware of the situation, and I'm sure it'll be resolved. That's what his representative, Raymond Bain, says. In the meantime, Peter wants him to get rid of the animals. 2,600-acre estate. The amusements, the zoo. Ugh, all those smells. You want me to eat zinc? What, so I can have to live with that smell? Ugh. Alicia Silverstone's coming back to TV. I think that she has such an infectious-looking smile. Those little tiny chiclet teeth like a 6-year-old. I mean, she's all vegan on us and everything. That's a little crazy. She's all, But I like her. I like her a lot. And she's signed up to play on an ABC comedy pilot, which means it hasn't been picked up, called Pink Collar. It explores female relationships within the workplace. Oh. How you doing?
How you doing?
Well, she was good in Beauty Shop. She meshed perfectly with everybody. And I like Alicia Silverstone. She lets her dog kiss her in the mouth, though, which is a real turnoff. I mean, I think you're supposed to be turned on to Alicia Silverstone, but, she's very vegan and very dog kiss in the mouth and very just like an NWG. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she's a real NWG. Yeah. That's between folk. I'm pointing to my eyes like Martin to Gina. And now I gotta go, y'all. I love you for listening, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and God willing, we'll all be together again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Vaughn is up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye.
Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Oh, man!
And WBLS music starts next.